is on up first. And here we go. So the list for the moment is our beautiful Z. Then I'm going to go and see Mimi, followed out by the Seeker today. Going to see Sierra, followed out by MZ and Maria. So Z, Mimi, Seeker today, Sierra, Maria. No, MZ and Maria. Let me know if you need help, Hanson. So here we go, and that is what it is. Okay, so my love. All right, the timestamp is going to be at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. 2:45. You beat the fevers, Lola. That is good. Oh, I'm gonna heart that one. Okay, well, let's just say 3 minutes. 3 minutes for our beautiful love over here, Z Yang. You got curious about those people at work that I said didn't like you. Yes, because you don't remember doing something to them. Sometimes you don't really have to do anything to them. Is he still going to cause problems too, even though you don't work directly with each other anymore? Yeah, I'm going to go and see that. Okay, we're going to start on off to go and see over here about R and to S. And then I'm going to follow on through with the other questions, my love. But we're going to start off with number 1 to begin with. And what is going on with number 1? Okay. Well, okay. This over here is for R. Honestly, I'm not going to say that there's something in specific. I'm really just going to say, well, specific. You used to work with R, right? But now R no longer works with you is what I think. Hello, Hanson. What I'm basically going to say over here from what I can see, my love, is that at some point in time, if you guys were working into the same department before he actually kind of switched on over, it's like this person believes that they deserve to be where they are because they've put a lot of work in and they've done a lot of things, but it's almost like they don't necessarily believe. What I'm getting over here from it is that it's like they believe that they have been carrying a lot of weight in regards to the responsibilities at work. You guys work in a team sometimes. Why would this person be thinking that they are putting in more? It's like R believes that this person puts in more work, more time, more effort, and they believe that they deserve it more. Like if you wouldn't be putting as much work into it, or maybe that you would be less deserving. So I'm not going to say it's something that you necessarily did unless you guys were actually working into a team together. And then it would make complete sense that this person believes that they work harder than you or that they do something more than you do. It's almost like they feel like you have not been giving enough and that you just simply would not deserve it. Now, that being said, are they going to be creating any problems? I'm going to go and check that on out in just a moment. I am going to go and see what's happening with S, though. So what's going on with S over here? Why would S dislike you? Up next again is going to be the Seeker today. So Seeker today, do not forget, guys, we are not here on Saturday, not here on Sunday. Okay. Here we go. As for S, I'm getting over here. Yeah. S, honestly, we just don't like you all that much. Not because you've done something. I feel like we just don't really like your personality. I believe that you're very reliable. I feel like you're there. I feel like you're practical. I feel like, honestly, I believe this person thinks that you're hard work and everything. It's just almost like if this person over here for S, okay, S believes that maybe you're a little bit too good to be true, from what I can see. So I'm going to say we just don't like you all that much simply because of the vibes that seem to be going on through between you guys. It's not that you have done anything towards S. Absolutely not. It's really just a question of, it's a personal question. We don't necessarily like the energy that's coming around. Getting over here, like if you're a little bit too good, or maybe you give off the impression that you're better, or this is what I'm getting. So this is what this person is feeling towards you. It's really, you're too good, you're too good, you're too good. And it's like they're not good enough in some kind of a way. But I feel like they try to prove you that they are. or that they're better in different ways, which is where a lot with us actually stems into the whole jealousy. Now, is R going to be creating any problems, right? Yeah. Is he still going to cause problems too, even though you don't work directly with each other anymore? I feel like for the moment, not quite. I am going to put a parenthesis into it, though. If somebody would ask him the question, let's say, oh, do you think I should hire this person? So let's say your boss would actually ask this question on out. I feel as though we would not necessarily say yes, not necessarily say no. We'd kind of leave everything a little bit ambiguous. So I'm going to say towards you, purposely stop something from happening. No, but if somebody actually asks him, well, if somebody actually asks our question, I believe that R at that point in time is clearly going to be saying that it's a little bit of a chance to take, doesn't really quite know. So we're not going to be putting things into your favor, but not really taking away from you neither. Just keeping everything into a place where, well, we don't really quite want to pronounce ourselves. And sometimes not pronouncing yourself is actually worse than pronouncing yourself, especially coming from somebody else who is a manager. So it's not necessarily all that good, but I don't necessarily believe that somebody is going to be asking him that. So I'm going to say that you're going to be okay. Other than those people, are there any more who is going to betray you into your workplace? Yeah. Other than that, you have selfish people that are around you. You do. You have materialistic people. You have people who are a little bit gold diggers. You have people with whom you could be having some disagreements, but I'm basically going to have to say no. Unless something big happens, and things do happen every once in a while. Energy changes between people, like people do in relationships and friendships. Things can go well, and then you get a conflict. So it could happen, but I do not foresee it. I do not see anybody at this moment in time who dislikes you or who would like some type of harm upon you, my love. You at work, you don't really butt in until the people's business, and you're always into your own. Yes. Absolutely. No, your manager doesn't necessarily see that as being a good thing. I don't believe that we actually like the fact that we have people that are kind of butting on in all over the place. Not really a good thing onto that one, my love. Does that make him think of them? So no, I don't necessarily see that. No. It makes them curious, not knowledgeable. It makes them curious is what it is. No, you should definitely continue to work onto your own projects, my sweet love, because, and I'm going to take the cards out onto that, you see, Eight of Pentacles. Continue working for yourself, sweetie, onto your own things, because otherwise you're going to get into all the emotion and all the crap that goes along with it. You're going to start feeling as though you're a little bit trapped into that zone where you're not going to be able to back on off. Once you're in, you're in. You can't back on off after, because then you're going to have a bunch of haters around you, my sweet love. So you're better to just kind of stick where you're at this moment, continue doing your things, but, you know, just, of course, be friendly with other people, but it doesn't mean that you actually have to, you know, kind of butt on in and get all different kind of information. Do your thing. You do your thing good. We don't care about what other people think. If you're doing a good job and you're doing fantastic at what you're doing, that's all we care about. The gossip is not important. Gossip will come and gossip will go, especially if there's nothing happening around it. They can't really say all that much about you now, can they? So I'm definitely going to say yes, just do your thing. Don't get caught up in all of that, sweetie. Not a good thing, my love. Sending you much love, my beautiful. I'm going to go and see the Seeker today. Seeker today, we're going to leave a timestamp also at 11 minutes and 20 seconds. So 11:20 for the Seeker today. Can I give you some insight on what's happening this coming month? You kind of feel drained, right? A lot of people have been feeling drained. It's a little bit of that month of let's just drain all our energy is what's happening. And having so many issues with your younger daughter, right? You feel all is not quite aligning into your life right now. All right, my love, let's go see. After our beautiful Seeker today is Sierra, followed out by Oh, Juanson, I played around with your list, my dear God. I'm so sorry, sweetie pie. You can keep it as it is. Oh, keep it as it is. I'll try to rectify it. Keep it as it is, okay, Juanson? Don't play around with it. I'm sorry, my love. It's me. I put numbers all over the place and put them in the right place. So that being said, my beautiful seeker today, yeah, some insight on what is happening this month. Unrealized projects. Financially speaking, there are some things that either are not going to be quite possible, or you're going to be thinking about it and you're just going to decide that you're not necessarily going to be doing it. So I'm seeing unrealized projects over here, kind of feeling a little bit financially responsible towards something. I'm seeing also movements. I'm seeing restlessness. I'm seeing hot-headed. I feel as though often, and this could actually be related to your daughter over here and you, there's like a lot of things that seem to be going on. There's like a lot of action. There's a lot of talking. There's a lot of things happening, but there's just kind of talking, but it's harsh and it kind of brings out to different type of conflicts. And it's actually it's almost like between you and your youngest daughter. It's almost like she's going to be like a little bit sneaky, or you're going to be thinking that she's doing something she's not really supposed to do. So there is some sneakiness over there. There are some things that are happening. So yeah, and I don't, and I hope this doesn't happen in any kind of way. I'm not going to say anything bad is going to be happening, but I feel as though she's going to try to do something behind your back. It could be something that you didn't necessarily want her to do, but something like that, right? I'm so sorry, Watson. Seriously, honestly, just keep it as it is. Sorry, love. Other than that, I need you to stay really, really, really quite strong amongst all of this, sweetie. It doesn't really matter what happens. I need you to stay strong. And since you know that it's going to be a little bit conflictual for you and your daughter for the following month, it could be interesting to just try to, even though it could be difficult, since you know what's going to be happening, try to make it a little bit lesser, try to make it a little bit better if you're able to do so. If you feel like a conflict is kind of arising, maybe just kind of step on back, take a break and say, maybe we can talk about this later on. My energy, I'm not quite there. I'm a little upset right now. I kind of feel like you're a little bit upset too. Can we talk about it later? Just kind of push things. So maybe we'll actually change a faith upon that, because you can definitely change it, my love. So something financially, like I said, not quite moving into the way that you would like it to. Something is happening with your daughter, like I said, some type of conflict that you would be able to actually pass on by if you see it coming. But I just feel like there's a resistance. I feel like there's something that you want to do, something maybe that you're feeling that you should do. And it's a little bit like you're saying, you feel like you're not aligned at this moment, right? I see like a blockage onto your path. Or is that blockage? Like you're just feeling like something is not finished. What have you not finished, my love, that you should be finishing, or that you've been wanting to finish? There is something over here that Spirit is saying, you need to go back. You need to go back in time. You need to finish whatever that was. May it be a beginning of an idea, beginning of a project. I'm not saying do the project right away, but you can start dreaming about it again. You can start thinking about it. You can start putting things into place. Like there's something that is not quite where it's supposed to be at this moment, but I know that you can align yourself, and I know that you can get better. And I know that within the following, I'm going to say 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks top, you're going to be back. You're going to be back on track. Things are going to be better. With your daughter, it's still going to be a little bit iffy, but it's still going to be better. And I just see you within the following 3 weeks or so, instead of being into a place where you're feeling so stuck, you're into a place where there's more opportunities, as much with you and your daughter, as much as into your emotional friends, family, love, all that. And I just kind of feel like those illusions and those problems, they're a little bit kind of going out the door. They're going away, my sweet love. So that's what I see for you. So nothing huge, but little things that are important that you can definitely work on to try to conciliate everything and make sense with it. I'm going to give you a universe message before continuing. And then I'm going to go and see Mimi. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go do. 3 days. Oh my God, love. That is horrific, my love. Seeker today, you may not see the progress now, but you need to trust that it is happening regardless. Brace yourself, because big changes are going to be coming on in towards you, and your wish is definitely about to be granted. So please do hang on in there, my sweet seeker today. Wishing you the loveliest of day, loveliest weekend, and things will get better, my love. You know what, Watson, Lilith? I kind of feel like tonight, I feel like everybody's going through PayPal. Nobody's we don't even, where's Diane? Where's Diane and where's Sean? Where are they? It's like people have donated and that they're just waiting for their timestamps. They're not here. I didn't put a post today saying that we were going to be live, but anyways, I'm going to go see Mimi. At least we can say that nobody's waiting too long, right? we don't have that pressure. So let me go and see Mimi, and that's my story. Yeah. Hello, my beautiful Sierra sweetie. You are coming on up next. I've got Mimi, and then it's you, my sweet love. Okay, okay, wait, yes. Okay, so, Watson, I'm going to play around with your list again. We already have Sierra. She's here. Let's go with Sierra right away. Mimi is going to be up next. Again, don't change your list, Watson. I'm just going to, switch them on up. So, Sierra, you're here, my love. Let me give you your answers since you are here, sweetie pie. You would like notes? Absolutely. Notes. I've got you. So let's start this off with notes from W. First up. Notes from W. Let's go over here. Hold on. And here we go. Sometimes I'm not sure that I can meet, and this is for W. My pleasure, sweetie. I'm not sure I can meet up your expectations. Sometimes the pressure is a little bit too much for me. I want you to know that I think of you at night when the world is asleep and my mind is simply awake. That is very interesting. I want you to know that I think about you at all times. I believe you might actually be my twin flame. I'm learning to open up my heart. Sometimes I feel like you want too much from me. But that is interesting. I know that I keep giving you mixed signals. I know that I can be hot and I know that I can be cold at the same time. And sometimes I really just don't believe that I actually deserve you into my life. But when you're not close on by and we don't talk enough, I do actually miss you. And let's go and see about our other gentleman. Hold on. Okay, well, that's what I'm going to do. Hold on just one second. And we're going to go and see for Johnny. Okay, my love. Johnny, we're going to do a little bit of blunt because I feel like it. And then we're going to move on forward over. Hold on. And we're going to go over here to this cute little deck right here. Hold on just one moment. And voila. So we are with Johnny at this moment. He needs to grow up, right? Yeah, he thinks hanging out with, yeah, that's it. No, it's not cute. It's not cute. It's not good. It's not something nobody really wants, right? At that time, at that age, we want somebody who's with us. We want somebody who's closer to us, right? So he really just wants to be able, well, he needs to be able to commit. He needs to be able to give you what you want, ultimately. He needs to grow up, like you said. He needs to be a man and not the boy. Oh, sweet love. Okay. Johnny, we're getting over here. I see signs about you everywhere. I do listen to what you say, and I do try to find somewhat of a solution within me. I'm not quite stable at this moment. Please do let me fix it. I do have a lot of sexual feelings towards you. And that's it, on to his off days, right? But that's still not right. Nobody wants that. He needs to be there with you at all times. And that's it. Exactly. I've got you, love. I am much more emotional than I actually do show. That's it. That's it, Hanson. Let's take it slowly, please. Please let me take the lead. So let's not just take it slowly, but let me take the lead. I know what I need to do. And let's go see what's happening over here. All right. I can't live without you, but I'm afraid to tell you this. You are one of a kind, and I'm aware of that. I'm feeling overwhelmed by this connection. I feel lonely when you're not there. I'm going to reach on out towards you soon. I am very attracted to you. I just don't know what to do about us. He doesn't quite know either. Ah, la 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 la. You seem as though you have two men into your life at this moment. Both of them want to be with you, but they don't want to necessarily commit to you. I believe that the second one, I believe that that Jay actually wants to commit more to you than the other one wants to. But they both definitely have commitment issues over here, my sweet love. Both of them, sweetie. Let me just do this. And let's do that. And let me go and open Mimi over here. Sarah, my sweet love, I am sending you so much love, sweetie. You let me know if there's anything else that I can do for you, okay? Anything else, my love? You're doing good by standing your ground and showing and saying what is good and what is not good for you. Keep on doing, my sweetie pie. It's the only way they're truly going to know what you want and give you what you want. Gosh. All right, hold on. Okay, just 1 second. Perfect. When you leave them high and dry, they aren't going to know. No, they're not going to, sweetie pie. I would heart you. I don't know how to do so into the short. But I'm sending you so much love, my beautiful Sierra. I hope one of them is able to give you a commitment soon, because they're both highly interested in you, but it's like they're not ready for a relationship, but they don't want to lose you at the same time. So they want to hold on to you. They don't want to let you go, but it's so, so, so complicated. Sending you much love, sweetie. Let's go and see for our dear, beautiful Mimi. Oh, that's it. Mimi, I was supposed to go into my, it's my email. So we're going to go and see Mimi. And we're going to continue this donation live because everybody's over there and not over here. I don't know. It is so weird. All right. So, well, that's what I have to say. Let's continue on and let's go see Mimi. Love. Mimi is going to be at 25 minutes for Mimi. And I'm just going to go right back over here and do exactly what you said and read from here. So I'm going to let Juanson entertain you guys as I'm going to read and answer Mimi at the same time. I know, right? That's it. Okay, well, the email starts off really well. Yeah, I want to kick his little bonbon too. I know that's what he's doing. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Don't you wish, my beautiful Mimi, that you could just say exactly what you wrote to me? Yeah, the F part. Don't you wish you could just say that, right? It would feel so good. I know that at that point, it becomes a little bit of a point of non-return, right? But it would feel so good. I kind of feel like you need to have a pillow and you need to write his name all over it. And you need to do that. You can draw his face onto it too. I'm a little bit like pencilmation. Everything is a little bit scholastic. You know, it's a circle. It's like a, how do you call them? I say pencilmation. My kids watch that all the time. Point being, yeah, that's my drawing. It's very sketchy. It's a stick with 2 sticks for arms and a circle for a head. That's what I would draw onto the pillow. But that being said, let me continue. I know you do. I know you do. But everything he's actually doing around it is completely rubbish. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Yeah, I say he's coming back. I do say he's coming on back. I do believe that he will, my love. Let me go see. All right. I guess that's what it is, right, Lilith? Netflix and chill. That's what we are tonight. All right, so let's go see. Yeah, I do believe he is going to be coming on back. He is coming on back. There's no doubt about it. Here we go. We're getting our sun popping on through, followed out by our Three of Pentacles. He's still going to be reaching on out towards you again because he can't let you go. He basically does not want to let you go because he does love you. He does care for you. He just has horrible, toxic ways of showing it to you and acting around you and everything that pretty much goes around that, I'm going to say. Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna say I don't really foresee it for like a good 3 months or so. So I don't know where exactly he's gonna be or what he's doing, but he's definitely coming on back towards you because he's thinking about you. Is it gonna be by a shape or a form of a phone call or something? I'm not sure, but I know that he's somehow contacting you, trying to get back with you in some kind of a way. Yeah, I know, properly this round, right? I know. The problem is if you build your wall like too high on up, it becomes a little bit crazy after, right? I know. No, I don't necessarily see it going a long time though. Like I believe he is going to be contacting you again, but I don't necessarily believe that it's going to be something into the long term, not into this lifetime. Not that I can see unless something, huge changes and change do happen. So definitely, that's it. Um, I mean, no, he's not letting go. He's coming on back, like I was saying. Is he done fooling you? No, he's not. When are you ending? That all depends upon you. You're not ready to end, my love. I'm going to say you're giving you a little bit of a pause, but you're still thinking, you're still wondering. And I kind of believe that we're a little bit kind of getting on back towards it. Um, like in 3 months or so, he's coming on back. He's kind of reaching on out again. And then if you allow him back in, which I kind of see that you are, well, then you're going to get back into the same cycle. So what I'm going to say is the following. What would be best for you is to try to turn the page as much as you possibly can. And if whatever he does reach on out, if you're still available, then hey, all right, why not? You can decide at that moment where your boundaries are going to be. And that's it. And if ever he does come around, but they don't suit your boundaries and your demands, well, you'll have grown, stronger. You'll have grown more courageous. And you're probably not going to let that just kind of bother you, this time around. You got what over the Netflix and chill? You've got that perfect. Oh, we had a beautiful day here today, Juanson. I know that you guys are all going to think I'm crazy, but it was like 7 degrees here today. So actually took my little my kids on their scooters outside, not the electric scooters, with the foot. Yeah, and we call them scooters. I don't know what the heck you call them, the trottinette. And so yes, and that's my story. And I went outside like for an actual walk in my sandals at 7 degrees instead of just going in my car with my sandals at -20. Yeah, so it was actually quite nice today. It was. Spring is finally showing the tip of its nose. You think 22, right? That's it. You did it right. Oh my God. So there you go. Okay, I'm back with you, Mimi. I'm back with you. I'm sorry for the weather alert. Okay. So is he into somebody new, lady, already? Let's go see. Is he into somebody else? Is somebody else kind of, yeah. Okay. Is he into somebody else? I'm going to say no. I do not foresee him being. I don't see him being with somebody else at this moment. So it's a clear no onto that one, my love. That's your perfect weather, right, Hanson? Oh, 73 for me is a little bit chilly. Honestly, my perfect weather is 30, 32, 33, 35. Now that is perfect. Anything below that, oh, it's a little chilly. You need a sweater. I know, coming from the lady who goes outside at 7 degrees in sandals. I'm a little bit, a walking contradiction, but what can I say? Yeah, no, he's not getting his karma right away, sweetie. I know, right? That would be nasty, wouldn't it? I get you, my love. But at the same time, you know what? You wouldn't do that, Mimi. You would not do that, my love. Hello and peace and blessings to you, my beautiful soul, Susan. How are you doing tonight? You would not do that. You would not do that, my beautiful Mimi, because you're loving, you're sweet, you're caring, and you're somebody who is completely different than he is. You would never, ever do that. Even probably just thinking that you want him to get his karma fast, you do because you're upset. But if you take away the actual element of you being upset, you would not even think that. You're probably even feeling bad just even thinking about it into those moments when you're not upset. So I'm going to say, you know what? Karma is what it is. It will come around. It will kind of, come and bite him into the what when the time is meant to be. I don't really feel like you're going to be there when the karma comes on by. And you're too sweet. You're too sweet, my love. Other than that, let me go and see. I know, right? If he can say everything clearly, I know you wouldn't overthink. And if he would stop pointing the finger at you all the time, because that's what he does. Now, does he have anything else that he would like you to know? Or, yeah, that's it. What do I mean by the quicksand? Oh, the quicksand. Yeah, I'm sorry. The quicksand is just meaning that he is sinking himself. He's a little bit like the Titanic. But it's like he saw that there is, he saw that there was an element. He saw that there's an iceberg. He saw that there's a problem. And, he still went on into it. And now he's just sinking, but he knows that he's sinking. And this is why sometimes he has conflicts. And this is why sometimes he doesn't necessarily come on close to you because he knows that he's sinking and he knows that he's sinking by his own fault. And so, what's he going to do? What's he going to do, right? So he's just going to kind of pretend, oh, well, this is not my fault too much, and maybe she'll actually help me come out of this quicksand. So what I'm really trying to say is that he is sinking himself deeper and deeper and deeper into a rut, into a place where he's not going to be able to get out of it at some point in time. It's just going to become too complicated. Even at this moment, every once in a while, it takes him some time. There's a certain amount of time before he actually comes to see you, and when he doesn't come and see you, and the talking, and, before all the messages actually, relay themselves from one person to the other, it's really quite complicated. But that's because he keeps sinking and sinking and sinking and sinking and sinking, and it's extremely difficult. Yeah. So that's what I mean by that. Yeah. Does he have anything that he would actually like to say to you at this moment? Let me go and see. Hello, my beautiful Kai. Nice to see you, sweetie. Hello, Magician also. Nice to see you too. And hello, beautiful Elaine. Oh my gosh, I missed 3 beautiful souls. Magician Kai and Elaine. Nice to see you, beautiful loves. Thank you, my beautiful Kai, sweetie pie. I shall be with you shortly. I shall, sweetie. If you are going to be sticking around with us, let us know. How's everybody doing onto this Friday? We were just discussing about the fact that nobody was, nobody was here with us. Everybody was just setting PayPals. All right. I'm going back into the email, but I'll come back and read you guys. Hold on. So, let me go on back over here. Anything that he would like to say? He's not fulfilled. He's not happy. He doesn't really know what's next. He needs to have this time where he is alone. He is not cheating onto you in any, well, he's not cheating onto you physically, okay? I feel as though more teamwork and collaboration is needed over here. So he's definitely going to be coming on closer to you, is what he wants you to know, that he is going to be on back, but he is not physically cheating onto you at this moment. He is not happy, but he doesn't know what to offer to you next. So being a little bit into limbo, I will say. And colleagues tried to stop you guys many times before, right? So now think of it, maybe from the start, right? God is already trying to tell you to stop this. You're funny, sweetie pie. I'm gonna say sometimes we do get a bunch of red flags. Sometimes we're actually able to turn those red flags into green flags. Sometimes there's too many red flags, though. But yeah, maybe yes, maybe no. You're learning through this. He's learning through it. I'm gonna say it's gonna prepare you guys for the next time around. Hold on. So yeah, ended up you got cheated by him. I got hurt deeply by him, right? It is unfair. Oh my dear gosh. You need to get this round of treatment by him. Yeah, no, not necessarily. It's just that both of you guys have to learn something from it. It's not because you did something bad into your past life. Absolutely not. There's just something to be learned here, my love. And they were trying to protect you at that time being, sweetie pie. They were. And because I'm going to protect you, I'm not going to give you. I am not going to give you messages from him. I know you want them, but you didn't mention. So again, I'm not going to give. I'm going to give you an angel message. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something that's going to be loving and caring and enveloping and just kind of give you the most love I possibly can, sweetie, because at this moment in time, he is not able to give you the love that you want or that you deserve. And he's still a little bit toxic into his ways. And that's just not okay. So 1122 for you. First, focus onto the positive changes occurring due to your efforts, my love. And you have been putting efforts into all of this. And then expand your horizons. Seriously, sweetie. And permit yourself to try something new. Something new, someone new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your beautiful intentions. But the key word over here is the world is changing towards your intentions. If you keep your intentions towards him, you're going to stay stuck into the cycle. If you switch them around, ooh, novelty and good things might be coming your way, love. But again, I love you. I understand every single thing you're going through. I get you, sweetie. And you just do what you've got to do. Ask the questions you've got to ask. And let's just move on through this together. We've got this. And we're going to be okay, my love. You are going to be okay, sweetie. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Okay, my love? Let me go over here. Perfect. Thank you, my beautiful Elaine. All right, so Elaine, you're alone. No twin tonight, sweetie pie. Now I'm gonna go and see MZ. MZ is next. After MZ, I am going to go and see Kai, just because I want to play around with super fragilistic. Actually, I got other reasons for doing it, Hanson. But Kai is here, but I do want to do MZ's reading because I believe she's going to be coming on in quite soon. So here we go. MZ is next. And then I'm going to go and see Kai, followed by Maria and our beautiful Elaine. So let's go see for MZ. Again, Hanson, though, you don't have to change your list. I think I'm getting back at you for all those super fragilistics that you do when I'm not looking. Okay, I do need to go over here, though, and see what's happening. Okay. And I know I'm going to pay the price for it, Hanson. I know you're going to super fragilistic me, you know, in the reverse mode and everything that goes along with it. But that's okay. That's okay. You will send me your ugly green duckling snaky thingy. I know you'll do all of that. Oh, Hanson, you're so funny. Hey, Reef, how are you doing, sweetie pie? Nice to see you, my love. How have you been? I know, right? I know you're going to torture me in all different kind of ways. We've missed you, Reef. Nice to see you, love. In the meanwhile, I am going to put over here. I know, right? I know, sweetie pie. Oh, she wasn't here yesterday. She's not here yet. I don't know. Maybe she will, maybe she will not. 41 minutes and 35 seconds over here for MZ. You've been trying to catch... Oh, sweetie pie. We have missed you, love. We have missed you. We are now here from Monday to Fridays now. All right. Thank you, my beautiful magician. I've got you also, my love. All right. MZ. Okay, sweetie. Did I give a timestamp? I don't. Yes, I did. MZ has her timestamp. Okay. I am, my beautiful reef. I am, my love. We are still here for a good hour, my love. MZ, you're not going to be onto live because, now that sounds nice. And what a cute little emoticon you got going along with it. It almost looks like a, wait, MZ, it looks like, what's it called? The little yellow thingies. Wait, what are they called? The animation. They talk about bananas all the time. What the heck is their name? Help me. Somebody help me. What is it called? Minions. It looks like a minion with a towel. Okay, so you are definitely going to be doing that. Absolutely. Let me go and see. You posted a picture. You did. We'll likely post something this week too. Did see your post from last night? Let's go and start off with that. Yeah, thank you. I got it before you said it. Yeah, it was a Minions. That's what it is. Yeah, it looks like a minion with a towel. I don't know. It's kind of cute looking. Okay, so okay, you should definitely post something while you're gone to the sauna. You would definitely like one of those. I'm not too sure you could have posted onto those places though, but here we go. Yes. Did we actually see it? My queen, my king is watching my queen. But no, not yet. He is going to see it, but has not seen it yet. So I'm going to say today or tomorrow, my sweet love. I feel like he's been a little bit busy. He's been busy doing a lot of things, kind of overburdened, like he's got a bunch of stuff to do. So I'm going to say no, not yet, but he will be seeing it within the following, I'm going to say probably 24 hours, my love. Yeah, I'm going to go and see what he's going to be thinking and what he's going to be feeling when he actually sees it. How's that, my love, since he hasn't seen it yet? Thank you so very much, my beautiful reef, sweet love. I will try to be with you as quickly as I possibly can, my sweetie pie. But I probably have a good 15-minute wait before I'm with you or so, okay? Okay. So how's he going to be feeling about it? What's he going to be thinking about it, right? All right. Getting our Six of Pentacles, getting our Ace of Cups, getting our King of Cups who is passing on through. Honestly, I feel like it's going to make him, I'm not saying he's going to be doing so, but I feel like he's going to be wanting to actually reach on out at that moment in time. I see him over here just, I see him loving it. I see him, again, I'm getting my King of Cups. It's like he's falling in love with you again. It's like every single thing that you keep posting just keeps on reminding him of how beautiful you are, how he wants to be closer to you, how he wants to have this connection with you. Really, it's like I'm falling in love over and over and over and over and over again. So this is what I'm seeing. I'm going to say he's absolutely going to love it, sweetie pie. Is he? I know that you would like to have a yes. I'm going to say no, into the way that I believe obsessed is more, you know, like stalker kind of vibes, right? Yeah. Is he obsessed with the fact that he would love to have a relationship with you and he does love you and is looking towards a future? That I shall say a yes. So I'm actually going to have to say, again, look at that, our beautiful Queen of Cups. We keep getting our Queen of Cups and our King of Cups. I'm going to say an obsession, but a beautiful, healthy one towards loving you. So I'm going to say yes to that one. Oh, Reeve, hold on over here, sweetie. You say no worries. You've been dating Eddie? Okay. Oh, you think you might actually have your answer. Okay. Okay, I will check that on out, my beautiful Reeve. Thank you so very much, my sweetie. I'm going to check it on out, and I'm going to go and see also if there could be any problems or anything of the such. Thank you, my beautiful love. How is M feeling about you today? Let's go and see. We are still with MZ at this moment. Kai is up next. So Kai, let me know if you are here. Followed out by Maria. So Kai and Maria are going to be on up next. So how is M feeling about you today? Chariot, Cups, opportunities, moving on forward with our Seven of Cups, followed on out by our Knight of Wands. My God, I don't think you could get even a better reading. This is all about how the Chariot is moving on forward, how we're getting opportunities, we're getting choices, we're getting wishful thinking, we're getting energy, we're getting passion. We're getting a lot of beautiful things that are coming on through over here, sweetie. And I'm also even getting a little bit of impulsiveness, which is exactly what we need, because we need to have the impulsiveness so he actually comes on in and does something, because that's what we want from him. So I'm going to say I'm loving it. That's absolutely beautiful, sweetie. Beautiful way of thinking about you. It seems to be into a movement, and that's what we want. Movement, 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 and movement. So I'm saying love. I'm saying towards your relationship. I'm going to say some movement that seems to be coming on through over there. And let's go see what we're getting a little bit into the lovey-dovey. Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently. By the way, we shall be with you as quickly as we possibly can. If ever anybody onto the list who has donated is either not wanting or cannot necessarily stick around, please do let us know, so we will leave you a timestamp, my loves. Lovey-dovey, sweetie pie. I'm getting over here our king, who wants to be, and who really, really, really just wants to tell you that he is looking towards a future. He is looking towards the relationship. He is looking towards love. He is looking towards union. He is looking towards the formation of this beautiful circle, I'm going to say, of love, of the wheel of fortune that is bringing us, carrying us to a different place, to a better place, to a place that you and him have created together. Because within all this time, you guys have both worked onto each other so that you guys could finally be together in happiness. And this is what he wants to tell you into his lovey-dovey kind of sweet kind of thoughts. The way that he believes that you are both working onto this connection at the very same time, the energy that he feels and the strength that he feels, and he knows that this is all for the good, and he knows that this is all part of the beautiful plan for the future for you and him. So he knows basically that the divine is into this with you guys. MZ, you let me know if there's anything else. You know where to find me, sweetie pie. Moving on forward to Kai. Do we have Kai with us? Where's my beautiful Kai? I get you, Elaine. I do. Hi, Karima. How are you doing, sweetie pie? It is nice to see you, love. I know that you're wondering how many people. 1, 2, 3, 4, my love. 4 people ahead of you at this moment, sweetie. There's about a 20-minute wait at this moment, my love. There you go, my beautiful Kai. Nice to see you. Here we go. Some advice from spirits for a meeting tonight. You're stressed out over the preparations. Okay, I got you. Plus universe messages. Okay, well, let's go and see that. How are you doing, my beautiful Karima? I hope you're feeling better. I hope things are, slowly getting back on place. All right, love. Let's go and see. So we are with our beautiful Kai. Maria and Elaine are next, followed out by Magician and Reef. Family sucks? Sometimes. But sometimes they're absolutely lovely and sweet too. Yeah, I'm going to say it depends, my love. It depends. Okay, what pops on through? 5 of Wands, getting our 7 of Wands, also getting over here our Queen of Swords. All right, I know, Elaine, I know. Sometimes I thought my family completely sucked, and sometimes I absolutely love them. Sometimes I think just certain members of my family suck. Not all of them. And they probably think the same thing of me. Okay, what I'm going to say for you, my beautiful Kai, advice for a meeting tonight. You're stressing over the preparation for altogether, right? Why am I seeing tolerate over here? Why am I seeing tolerating? Why am I seeing that it's challenging? What's going on with this? This is not a lovey-dovey kind of a meeting, is it, my beautiful Kai? I just feel like there's a lot that needs to be said between these people. Well, between you and whoever it is that you're meeting with for the preparation of my love. I know you're going to be okay. Spirit is telling me over here that you have to, just a second. What I'm going to say over here for you is this. I feel as though if you are calm, if you are still, I feel as though if you listen when it is time to listen and the other person does the same thing, then everything is going to be okay. But I'm also getting a little bit that you need to listen to your intuition. And I'm getting that things are still going to remain a little bit like of a mystery. Like nothing is going to be completely clear. That's what I'm getting from it, which is really kind of interesting, ain't it? So that's what I'm going to say in regards to this. The meeting seems to be not necessarily into the most positive, but not into a negative. It's challenging. I feel as though, I just feel like it could be, it's a challenge. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. It's like you're kind of a little bit afraid about what the other person's going to be saying or what's going to be happening with that. I see a lot of overburdened altogether, and I just kind of feel like you might end up a little bit collapsing under pressure. So, and when I say collapse under pressure, it could be within emotions, it could be sadness, it could be a lot of different things, but there is something that seems to be happening within that. If you want to make things better, like I said, listen to your intuition, trust your inner voice, try to be as calm as you can, try to speak whenever it is necessary to do so. Transform your ideas, bring your ideas into a place where it's into the right here, into the reality, and be confident about yourself, my love. Yeah, it does. All right. So be confident with yourself, my beautiful Kai. Definitely do, sweetie. Know that you got everything that you need in order to pass on through this, but like there could be a couple little tears, there could be like a lot of emotion, a lot of things that are happening, but everything is going to be okay. But honestly, you need to believe into yourself. You need to be really, really quite strong within it all. It is my pleasure, sweetie. Let me give you some universe messages and angel guidance also, sweetie. Let me give you some angel messages. I'm going to give you one from over here. Hey, my beautiful Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine. Nice to see you too, sweetie pie. Jasmine is going to be after Reef, my dear Juanson. All right. Sweetie. Oh, this is so interesting. The eye candy. The eye candy. Get some fresh air. Call some people on over. Take a look around you. There's so much beauty around you that is waiting to be discovered. You need to know that you're soon going to be excited and you're soon going to be involved into an exciting new project. Or you might even actually be going out onto a date at some point soon, my love. You need to put your charisma to use absolutely everywhere. Just spread your charm, my sweetie. And as I was saying, use your intuition over and over and over again. Your intuition, be inspired by action, by beauty that's around you. Go with the flow and use your full potential, love. Yes, yes, absolutely. Definitely. That is very well said, I have to say, my beautiful. Very well said, Lilith. Yes. Let me go and see. I know the eye candy. Hanson, you're just getting a whole different vibe from the eye candy. All right, let's go over here too. Uh-huh. Okay. So what do we have? Isolation. Stay away from isolation. Be closer, okay? Also, getting over here, stay away from isolation in a million different kind of ways. Also getting over here that you need to prepare, slowly start preparing with new ideas, new creations, new beauties that are going to be coming on into your life. And you're going to be able to say goodbye to sadness soon, my love. It is going to be exiting your life. I'm going to say probably within the following 6, maybe 7 weeks, but definitely on to its way, my love. My beautiful Kai, please do let me know if there's absolutely anything else I can do for you. Other than that, I'm going to wish you a nice evening. A nice day, because you're not into the evening. I'm going to wish you the best meeting that is coming upon for tonight. You've got this. You're going to be absolutely fantastic. Believe into yourself and set your boundaries, my love. What's good and what's not. Sending you much love, sweetie. Elaine, to answer your question, we are with Maria. You are up next. So I'm going to go and see Maria. The list is Maria, Elaine, Magician, Reef, and Jasmine. So Elaine, you are coming on up in just a few moments, my sweetie. That's it, Elaine. Absolutely, sweetie. I gotta heart that. That is so well said. All right, and let's just go and move on forward to go and see what our beautiful Maria would like to know. And Maria is going to be at 59 minutes. 59 minutes for Maria, please. Maria. Okay, so what do I got? Oh, this one is very, very short. It is. Usually it's not all that short. Alrighty. No bad intention said with that. And I know you're going to get that one, son. I know. And maybe you were too busy with your eye candy. You didn't just get what I said. I know that if Dan was here, and Lilith definitely got it, but she won't say anything. Yeah, you go into box number 5, sweetie. Go into your box. Yeah. Has Roberto been thinking about you today? Oh, sweetie pie, I love you, but today's a tough day. Today's a tough day, sweetie. I feel like he's got a lot of things going in motion, a lot of things that are moving, that are going around in so many different kind of ways. I don't necessarily feel as though he has had, I believe that he is going to be thinking about it tonight. But at the moment he's had too many things, and I just kind of feel like everything was chaotic. Nothing really went the way that he wanted them to. At work, just everything was just like crappy. So I'm going to say, my love, I believe that better things are going to be coming for him. Even though I know that we don't want too many better things, because if we have too many better things, then, you know, he might not necessarily stick around, right? Yeah, I know you're always onto your best behavior. Oh, usually, not always, but usually. So this is it. This is what I'm going to say towards you into this one, right? I know, Elaine. You got to listen carefully to get the little bits every once in a while. Okay, so, Maria, I'm going to say that he's more going to be thinking about you tonight than he actually did during the day, simply because of the fact, like I said, he did have really, really complicated days. Like, everything that he wanted to go on through at work did not necessarily go on through. I know, right? Like, again, there was a little bit there. Yeah. No. Oh, you don't have the energy. Oh, yeah. All right. Not sure that has ever happened to me to not. No, it has. It has. Yes. But colds don't usually, even though colds will bring me down, that's not what stops me from no. There's other things. Let's go. Maria. Juanson definitely did miss it because I think he's probably even rewinding to go and figure out what we said. Okay. Anybody else around, Sweetie Pie? Let's go and see what his thoughts were. Beautiful Lane is next, and then followed up by Magician. Okay. Sweet love. Anybody else around? I shall say no. What is he actually thinking about today? He still holds on to your love. He still holds on to you. He still cares about you quite deeply. I still don't feel as though he wants anything to be happening to your relationship into the way that he doesn't want to have any endings or anything of the such. You see, you missed a little bit again, Watson. You just keep missing it. So there you go. This is what I'm going to say towards this over here, sweetie. He still is holding on to your relationship, still thinks about you, still loves you. I do still believe that things are on track, but like I said, they're still on track into the way that you're the one who seems to be making a movement towards him, though. Let me go see, did a big boss think about you today? Yes. Oh, there's Maria. Hello, sweetie pie. Nice to see you. You came in just on time then. What did you miss? What did you miss? You keep missing the little thing. You keep missing the little bitty thing, Juanson, that I was talking about. Yeah, this is your reading, Maria. You came in right on time, my love. But it's what it is, Juanson. You just keep missing the tiny little bitty things in life. Sometimes those tiny little bitty things can be important. And so there you go. Yeah, I know. Now, what is actually going on over here? Did Big Boss think about you today? Well, no. We're good for Big Boss. We're good for Big Boss. But if you do want to have a laugh, I don't necessarily have anything funny about Big Boss, but I am going to say that you can definitely continue thinking about him into the shower, dancing and everything of the such. That's always a funny one to think about. I don't think I'm always going to have golden ones like that, but that one was a good one, honestly. So I'm going to say no. I don't believe that anything really quite particular happened today. So even into the meeting, anything of the such, I'm going to say you're good for gold, sweetie pie. I feel like he was more preoccupied with other things and didn't necessarily, get into the whole deal. But I mean, he's still highly attracted towards you. He's just, a little silly. I know, Big Boss. Oh, yeah, Elaine. Big Boss is funny. I mean, you just got to think about him with his big socks, his tall socks all the way to his knees. How he just kind of, strikes the catwalk. And he sings to Lady Gaga and stuff into the shower. Oh my God. Well, I mean, if he's thinking about you while singing and showering, we're definitely getting into different vibes. I'm going to say no. He's completely involved into Lady Gaga at that moment, but not into Lady Gaga, into the words, into the song. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh, yeah, you just think about him listening to Lady Gaga next time. And what's the other girl's name? Katy? No, not Katy Perry. Although she could be a really good candidate. It was somebody else. I don't remember her name. Taylor Swift it was. Taylor Swift. That's what it was. Or that's who she was anyways. So, okay. That's the type of music. I know, right? I know. The socks. Pick it up. Yeah, I know that's where it goes. You got to. Put yourself some fancy Bermudas with that and like a little belt. And, well, there you go. What's wrong with Big Boss? Nothing. Big Boss is Big Boss, sweetie. He's okay. He's okay. As for Roberto, he wants you to know my love. He is thinking about you. He was thinking about actually putting somewhat or laying down somewhat of a foundation with you, which would be really, really quite good. So really about setting goals, being grounded, everything of the such. I feel that he does not want to have the inevitable happen in any kind of a way. So I feel as though he wants to try to find his direction as quickly as he possibly can and stop feeling kind of powerless into this relationship. I know. Yeah, I know. But everything was good, my love. Everything was good, sweetie. I need to know if our beautiful magician is here because I'm moving on forward to our beautiful Elaine. Magician is next, followed out by Reef. Hey, Watson, any person that I mention into this live that is not me, so, anybody, let's say Katy Perry or who else? I mentioned Taylor Swift. I mentioned Lady Gaga. They're all very beautiful, sweetie pie. Absolutely. They can definitely be your crush as much as you want. I'm not saying anything good, neither bad about them. I'm just saying Big Boss Guy sings to them into the shower, and that makes it funny. That's all I'm saying. Oh, not a problem, Elaine. So here we go. Still is actually, right? You think that's why you haven't auditioned. Oh, well, there you go. That's why you haven't auditioned. I was going to say, what? Are you going to American Idol? Let me know when you're on. Let me go watch that once. Okay, so Elaine, is there love coming on in for you? There's 2 tarot readers that confirm it twice. Let me go and see if I'm the third one. And a general for the rest of March till June. Let's go and see that. Love you too, my beautiful Maria. We've got this, sweetie pie. I know, it's so funny. And do we have Magician with us? And do we have Reef? Yeah, she would distract you, right? And then that's it. We could definitely blame it onto her that, maybe you wouldn't get the golden ticket or the golden buzzard it is. It's not the ticket, it's the buzzard, right? I've never really, I think I watched like the first season, like a really long time ago that. David would watch that stuff, but I'm usually with you guys when that stuff plays, so I don't watch them. Yeah, at my 8 p.m. is when American Idol and everything goes on off, but I'm with you guys, so I don't really actually follow those. But there's an awful lot of people out there who have an awful lot of beautiful talent, honestly. I know, right? There you go, my beautiful Reef. You switched on sides. Welcome to the classic side, my love. I shall be with you quite shortly, sweetie pie. So let me go and see. You were right about somebody hit on you at the beginning of the month, right? 2024, but online. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, sweetie pie. I do see our 4 wands. I do see our King of Cups. So I will say yes, but I'm going to say within the following 4 months. Within the following 4 months. So maybe not quite right away, but into the following 4 months, I will say yes. Somebody who seems to be of a fire sign. Somebody who seems to be... I'm going to say maybe about 5'8", maybe 5'9" in height. This is somebody who is very emotionally stable altogether, my love. They're very sweet. They're very nice. They're very funny. I feel like they know what it is that they want. They are a little bit introverted, though, so not too much of an extrovert. They don't like to go out all that much, to go out to parties or anything as such. Not really their thing. Yeah, so this is what I'm seeing. The first letter of their name might start with a P. For some reason, I'm getting like a P. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to say for you, my beautiful Elaine. P, and like I said, it's a fire sign, and they seem to be coming into the following 4 months. Yeah. UC. I don't know. Is that good? UC. What is that? UC. What do the other people tell you? Thank you, my beautiful Jasmine, sweetie. And, there you go, my beautiful Karima. Welcome on back, sweet love. All right, and thank you for a donation, my sweetie pie. Yeah, but I don't know. You're like, I see. Like, I'm not too sure. Is that really what I want? A January for the rest of March. Absolutely. Let's go and do a little bit of a January for the rest of March and see what we can pop on through for you. Oh, I honestly see like an Aries, sweetie pie. Yeah, like a stubborn Aries. And I'm allowed to say it because I'm an Aries and I'm stubborn. So there you go. Message cards. Absolutely, my sweetie pie. Absolutely, love. Yeah, so I'm going to say a stubborn Aries. I'm sorry, sweetie. But we are sweet and loving and caring. We're just, that's it. So, let's go and see what comes on through for you. All right, getting our Judgment, getting our Ace of Pentacles, also getting our Page of Swords, getting over here to this. All right, love. Okay, what I'm actually going to say for you is the following. What is going to be happening, right? You're going to be changing your mind about something. There's something that you're going to decide, nah, it's not really what I want to do. I kind of want to switch up things. There's something different that is happening over here. So you're changing your mind about something, and I have no doubt about it. Other than that, there's a new opportunity popping on into your career. It could be the thing that you're going to be doing that's free, like you're doing some volunteer. I don't know what it is. There's something within the following month that you're doing that is in regards to work, but it's an offer that's actually given towards you. And that's it, right, Elaine? You see? I'm not lying. It is true. And that's it, right? Reef, Aries, that's it. Eddie's an Aries too, and you're trying to understand that too. We're a pain in the butts, Reef. We are. We're sweetie pies. We're loving, but we don't like people to tell us things, and we don't like any of that stuff, my beautiful Reef. We don't like to be picked on, and we don't like other people to pick on other people neither. And we like to stand our ground, but we don't always necessarily say what we're going to say. But if we do say what we're going to say, you better watch on out because it's clear. It's got to come on out. We're not all that patient neither with a lot of things. Yeah, we're complicated in love, Reef. We are, sweetie. So I'm going to say over here, my beautiful Elaine, this is going to be the volunteer work that you are going to be doing. I am seeing after the volunteer work, I'm seeing you always, I'm seeing over here persevering, looking and looking and looking and looking and looking, but it's like you've got a lot of competition around you, sweetie. I know. You see, Reef? That's exactly it. You just ask me. I'll tell you what he's thinking about. And when we get mad, oh my God, we get mad, Reef. We will not talk to you for 2, 3, 4 days if we can. Yeah, that's just the way we roll. So here we go. I'm going to say for you, there is a definite, okay? There's competition around you. There is no doubt about that, my love. And I see obstruction. I see somebody who's going to block you into doing something, my love. Why is that? Why is somebody trying to block you from doing something? There's somebody who's immature who's trying to stop you from moving on forward. It has to do with your work, sweetie pie. It seems to be, for some reason, it seems to be a man. Who is that, my love? Do you know who that is? I know that's what it is, right, Reef? And I shall be with you in just 1 moment, my love. I will. Yeah, Elaine, it's like there's somebody around you who wants to kind of block you, who wants to kind of stop you from getting something over here. Yes. Yeah, definitely. So there's definitely something that is happening over here, sweetie pie. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. And this person, let's go to get more information upon this person who's trying to block you. Yeah, no, I actually kind of feel what I'm seeing is this. Let me clarify just to make sure of what I'm saying to you, because I'm actually seeing something that's a little bit, it is what I'm saying, but it's a little bit different. Let me explain. Yeah. The person who's trying to block you is somebody who is trying to block you, like within work, within the business, sweetie. So I'm actually going to say over here, as I said, it's challenging. You're moving on forward, but you have like obstacles. You've got a lot of competition. It's almost like there is somebody over here when you're going to be up for a job. I believe after this one over here, the volunteering about a month or so, I believe you are going to be having a possibility for a job like 2-3 weeks after. But I feel like you're going to be in great competition with this person. This person is a man. So there is a man who's approximately the same age as you, who is going to be going for the exact same job. This is going to be like a little bit of a battle between both of you guys of who's going to be getting it. I'm going to say it's really going to be a showdown of who's going to have the best ideas and who's going to show the best ideas. So this is who the actual competition is, who's trying to block you. It's not somebody you don't know at this moment. Yeah. Well, this over here, I'm going to say is happening. We are into March. I'm going to say it's going to be happening into the month of May. Yeah, this person, like, it's between you and him, you and him, and you and him. And it's really going to be a battle of who's the one who's going to be able to show the best product, who's the one who's going to be able to sell themselves the very best to get that position. It's going to be, I don't want to stress you on out, but you do need to be prepared. That's what's coming on up towards you, my love. Other than that, well, you do have the love coming on in, the Aries, in approximately 4 months from now. I don't see anybody coming in the way, though. I don't see anybody creating problems. I know that, family-wise, it's so-ish for you and everything to such, but I don't necessarily see anything. Let me just go and validate and see, okay? At the same time, don't stress yourself out, my beautiful Elaine. There's always going to be, there's always, but always, always, always going to be a challenge. There's always going to be somebody who's going to want the exact same position as you do. The thing is now that you know what it is because you actually came and asked. If you didn't come and ask, you would have never known, and you would have just went out to that, to that interview, and you would have done the very best that you could. Now you actually have an advantage because you know somebody's going to be there battling for the exact same position of you. So you know to give it your extra all, my love. So it's an actual advantage that you have because there's always going to be competition, sweetie pie. Other than that, you have to be careful. People around you, hypocrisy, suspicion, somebody who is not all that good with their feelings. So I'm going to say be careful, really, because I'm seeing a lot of unhappy feelings towards family. I'm seeing a lot of arrogance. But that's all I'm going to say towards that. I don't see all that much more. I don't see anything big. I don't see anything huge happening. I just see that it's complicated family-wise. Yeah. Elaine, let me know whenever you are ready for your following question. I'm going to go and see Magician. And I'm going to go and see Reef. And whenever you're ready for your other question, you just let me know, point a bunch of fingers out, and I'll come and see you. Okay, love? So let's go see our beautiful Magician. Magician is going to be needing a timestamp because our beautiful love is not here. Reef is going to be on up after, followed out by... we have Jasmine, and we also have Karima. We also have Susan, who has joined on into the list, my loves. And here we go. All right. I do believe, though, that I'm going to pass on by, just one moment. I'm just going to go and see something. Yeah. And I only have Karima once, so I'm going to pass on by Karima after Reef, okay, because she only has one question tonight. Okay, so here we go for at 1 hour 20 and 20 seconds for Magician. Your two youngest kids have the same father. Is he up to anything towards you that is good or bad? Okay, let me go and see. So your two youngest kids have the same father. Is he up to anything towards you that is good or that is bad? Blocked intuition, clouded sight, doubt, secrets, no love, a lot of repressed emotions, feeling disappointed, feeling unfulfilled, feeling like we need to make a a decision, feeling like there are conflicts, that there are all different kind of disagreements, and I'm seeing actually kind of moving along and getting calmer waters. So what I'm actually going to say towards you onto this, love, and I will take out another deck just to come and validate all of this and make sure everything is good into its right place. So up next is Reef, followed out by Reef. Hold on. Followed out by Karima. Then I'm going to go and see our beautiful Jasmine, and I'm going to go and see Susan. And somewhere into all of that, I will be with Elaine. I'm sure Elaine's going to have another question on through. Okay, so my beautiful magician, actually really quite good news for you, sweetie pie. I don't feel so. I don't feel so. I don't see it. So I'm going to say towards you, I know onto this, my love, do actually believe that something is happening towards this. I believe that he doesn't necessarily have like the best intentions. I believe that maybe, you know, there's a lot, not maybe, there's conflicts, there's animosity between you guys. You don't have the best relationship as possible, and it's okay, sweetie. I'm going to say that every once in a while he gets a little bit like more frustrated or a little bit more kind of devilish, and he does think about actually doing something that could be not all that good, but he's basically going to be walking away from it. So is he going to be doing anything bad to you? I'm going to say no. Not because he hasn't thought about it, but because he's choosing not to do so. So he chooses to walk away. So I'm going to say a no towards that. And thank God, because you really don't need that on top of everything, you know, everything else. Oh, geez. No, you're good for gold, my love. A Reef, sweetie pie. Let's go see our beautiful Reef. And you are here with us. So here we go. Let's go see about this Aries. All right. So what do we have for our dear friend and what is happening? So you're wondering how Eddie is actually feeling towards you, any future plans, intentions for you guys this weekend. All right, love, here we go. Let's go and see this. So we are with Reef. Karima is next. Then I will see if Elaine has anything. And if not, I shall move on forward to Jasmine and Susan. How are we feeling towards you? Any future plans whatsoever? What is popping on through? Don't forget, guys, we are not here tomorrow and we are not here on Sunday. You can still leave your questions. They will be answered by PayPal, but we're actually not here. But you will receive answers. I know, it sounds confusing, doesn't it? All right. So, how are we feeling towards you? We basically feel like there's a lot of opportunities. We basically feel like there's a lot of wishful thinking altogether. I believe that we want to stay into the position that we're in at this moment. I believe that he is actually really quite comfortable with you. I believe that we're happy into that kind of a place. And I believe this is where we want to be. Now, the actual fact that we said that he kind of slipped on through the actual boyfriend kind of a word, right, is a good thing. It truly is a good thing. And I do like it. I feel as though himself, I'm going to say two different things towards that. I feel as though he does actually feel that way, okay? But I don't necessarily feel like he actually wanted to talk about it, right? That's it. There you go, my beautiful magician. Let me know if there's anything else also, okay, sweetie? Thank you, Elaine, sweetie. I shall answer you in a few moments. So, yeah, the thing is over here, my beautiful, yeah, there is no doubt about it. He sees this relationship as having a future. He sees this relationship as beautiful possibilities that are going to be coming upon. But it's like there are two different sides. He's a little bit, oh, he didn't. Okay. It's a little bit like he's a, how do you call that cereal? The frosted mini wheats. He's like a mini wheat, sweetie. Okay. He's got one side that's all nice and sweet, and the other side, it's a little bit bland. We don't quite know what to do with it. I feel like at this moment in time, when he is with you, he's feeling nice, he's feeling sweet, he's feeling lovey, he's feeling caring, he's feeling everything of that side. When he's not with you, he still has that sweet side, but every once in a while he gets more to the bland side where he kind of gets used to what it is and what it usually is. So I'm going to say, I feel as though he looks at the possibilities with you and would like to have a beautiful future with you. but I don't actually see him wanting to be 100% committed. Now, when I say I feel like he doesn't want to be 100% committed, I'm going to explain. I feel like he only wants to be with you and he doesn't want to be with anybody else. That's number one. Number two, he wants to be with you and nobody else, but I still don't quite feel as though he wants to say it. Like, I don't feel like he wants to say out loud. It might come on out every once in a while, a little bit like a slip of the tongue kind of a thing. I feel like he thinks about it, but he's not ready to say it out loud. Does he himself believe into his heart that he is your partner, that he is your boyfriend? Yes, he does. Does he want to say it out loud? Mm-mm. And to his mind, if he says it out loud, it brings in a certain realism. It brings in a foundation. It brings in like brick walls. He's afraid of those brick walls, sweetie. He's afraid of boundaries. He's afraid of being kind of stuck into a position he doesn't want to be stuck into. So it's not that he doesn't want to offer it. I believe in time he will offer it. And when I say in time, I'm seeing within the following 5 to 6 months. But at this moment, he believes it. And he's not seeing or dating anybody else. But he's just not ready to say it out loud. I know. You see? That's it. That's it, my love. So he's into a place where he wants you to know he's not seeing anybody else. He really is serious. He really does want to be with you. He really does want to explore this relationship, but he doesn't want to say out loud, okay, we are girlfriend and boyfriend, and, this is a path that we're taking. But into his heart and into his soul, that's where he's going. What's going to be important for you to actually decide is what is most important for you. I know that the fact that he would say it out loud brings foundations, it brings stability, it brings a certain grounding, right? It brings a little extra something to the relationship. But is it something that it would break the relationship for you if he would not be able to say it right away? Because he means it into the depthness of his heart. He really does. He wants to continue. There is no doubt about it, sweetie. The love is there. The want is there. We're just a little bit afraid of making that step. What's important is he's not cheating. He's not looking at anybody else. He's not interested in anybody else. And into his mind, into his soul, there is only really you. He will end up giving you this relationship. He just needs a little bit more time, my love. Yeah. It's kind of crazy, right? Let me take out some more cards and see what else I've got, my love. Let me just do this like that. So that's what's going on with your Aries, my sweetie pie. So are you guys actually onto the same page? I'll say yes. I will definitely say yes. And not yet, my beautiful Karima. You're next, my love. You're next, sweetie. So just give me one moment. I will be with you. Then I'm going to go and see Elaine. So, sweetie, this is it. We're not ready for it. We're not ready. But we have the attraction. We've got the mutual bond. We believe we have the compatibility. We believe we have the partnership. We believe we have the friendship. We believe that you make us whole. You fulfill us in many, many ways. And we know that we are meant to be with you. But we also know that we can be really, really quite strong, rigid, opinionated. And we can say things just impossibly every once in a while. So we also know that we need to work onto balancing things out onto a good and a normal level. You just get nervous about whether he's exploring other options. That's it. Yeah, no, sweetie. He is not exploring any other options whatsoever, my sweet love. And he really, really needs you to believe him into all of this, sweetie. Yeah, no, he truly does. He truly does care for you quite deeply, sweetie. He truly does see a future with you. There is absolutely no doubt about that whatsoever. And I don't see any problems in any kind of a way, my love. I just feel like into his mind, it's what he knows and it's what he believes. He's just not quite ready to actually say it out loud and give it because that just puts everything, yeah. I knew you were having a snack, Elaine. Enjoy, love. And let me give you some messages, my beautiful reef. But let me rest your worries. Everything is okay, my love. There is nothing happening over here, sweetie. Okay, hold on. I don't even want to go over there for messages. I don't know why I went there. I want to go over here. Oh, thank you for reposting, sweetie. I will check that on out. I had it opened. I was all ready. Okay. So just one moment. Here we go. I want to be able to see you. Aha! Please be patient with me. I do want to be able to live with you. I really do need you. You do truly know me best. Sometimes I'm a little bit scared to let my guard down. My stability sometimes causes me a little bit of problems. But I want you to know that I love you. Isn't it, my beautiful reef? Oh, my dear God, sweetie. So everything is okay, my beautiful reef. And again, now that you're into the classic live, I can come and give you a whole bunch of hearts, my sweetie. Love you, sweetie. It was beautiful seeing you. I am so glad that things are going well with Eddie. I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm glad that things are putting themselves into the right place. What is really, really important for you at this moment is to believe into the connection, is to believe into his love. Because if you believe, and I know that he believes, you guys are going to be able to go a really, really long way together, sweetie. It's just like this little transition period. And once it's done with, you're going to be good for gold, love. Hello, my beautiful TA. Nice to see you, love. How have you been? Absolutely lovely seeing you. Again, Reef, whenever you can. I know that it's really difficult for you to come and see us, but whenever you can, come and see us, sweetie pie. I'm going to come on over and see our beautiful Karima, see what's happening with that. I've got you, my beautiful TA. Thank you, love. TA, I do want you to know I do have, here's Elaine. I have 1, 2, and 3 readings before you, so I probably have like, I'm going to say maybe about 10, 15 minutes before I'm with you, sweetie. If you want us to leave you a timestamp, or if you want to come on back or anything, just let us know, my love. Sending you much love, my beautiful reef. Karima, sweetie pie, what is going on? So he did not answer a question that you sent out, right? Why didn't he reply to your text when you asked him? Okay. If he was talking about how it would be. Okay, let me go and see. So up next, we're going to be answering Elaine's questions, moving on forward to our beautiful Jasmine. So Jasmine, let me know if you're here also, okay, love? I know Elaine is back. I need to know if Jasmine is here. Okay, sweetie, what I'm going to say is the following. He did not necessarily answer you, and the answer is really quite clear. I feel like often he says things, my beautiful Karima, and he means them at the very moment when he's saying them. Oh, he means them. But then it's like he's very kind of moody. He says things because he instinctively wants to say them. But then I feel as though we get back into a place where he's like a roller coaster, sweetie. You have highs where everything is absolutely perfect and you say all different kind of things because you truly do want them and you really do mean them. But then you realize, oh my God, what did I just say? Right? Or if I answer that question, what is Karima going to be wanting from me after? So that's why he had not answered your question. He did not clearly answer your question, because if he truly said what he wanted to say and his answer would be yes, then you would have demands towards him. You would have wants. And then you would end up being disappointed because he's not ready to offer that. That being said, what's important for him at this moment is saving money and security. That's what he's up to. He wants to conserve what he has at this moment. So psychologically, into his mind, he thinks to himself, oh my God, I need to stay where I'm at This is better for me financially. It's better on to a bunch of different levels. But his heart is with you. His heart wants to be with you. His soul wants to be with you. So every once in a while, he might kind of blurt something out, or you'll say something and he'll kind of answer, but he didn't necessarily think about all the consequences that go with it. Because normally, if somebody would say, I want to live with you, normally the other person would say, oh yeah, me too. You know, how are we going to make this happen? And so on, so on, so on. He's just not ready for the consequences of it. It's not because he doesn't want it. He's just not ready for all the other questions and everything else that's going to be following that path. That's where the main problems are actually happening. And that's why he didn't actually respond on back. It's not because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to lie to you. He doesn't want to say that he doesn't want to, because that would be a lie. But he doesn't really want to say that he wants to, because then you're going to be asking him a bunch of things. And he doesn't want that neither. So that's where the main problem is happening. So does he truly wish to answer your question? He does wish, but he doesn't wish to do it right away. And that's why he's not answering. And he doesn't want to have a conflict with you or any type of problems. Oh, you're over there, my beautiful Jasmine. Perfect, my love. Thank you so very much, sweetie pie. I shall be with you quite shortly, my love. And, well, let me give you some messages, sweetie. Messages. We're going to go over to... this one over here, because it's cute and adorable, and I want to go to this one. All right, let me go over here, and here we go. Oh, you can. I was just on my way towards it, my love. All right, I was actually really quite scared. Sometimes I care a little bit too much about what other people think. You are never, ever very far from my mind. You are truly my biggest wish. You are so very good to me. You're actually really quite perfect. But I often feel like I'm not quite good enough for you. And if we move on forward to go and see what's happening, and I don't know, for some reason, just right here and now, I want to say hi to Carrie. So hello, Carrie, if you're somewhere around. No, my beautiful Lilith, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, what a delay to answer you, right? I did not even see that, sweetie. I'm so sorry. No, not necessary, my love. But thank you for asking, though. Love waking on up next to you. I want you to know that you are truly my queen. I love spending time with you. I am always missing you. Wine and sex. Why not? You are so very beautiful to me. And I love how you make me laugh. Here's an interesting one. I think we should move in together. Kind of corresponds to what you were talking about now, doesn't it? And this is like a 108 card deck. Interesting. It should pop on through. Oh my God, wait. No, I got flipped up ones. All right, my love. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, my sweetie. But know that he loves you. Know that he does want to be with you. But he doesn't want to clearly say everything out loud, because if he does, then he knows he's going to have pressure to do some things. And he knows that he can't do everything right away. And then you're going to be upset with him. I know. Seriously, Karima. Right? I know. And 108 card deck. That's the one that popped on through. Elaine, sweetie. Here we go. Karima, I'm sending you so much love. Don't ever forget, sweetie. I know he's not always there for you. I know that he's not always all that close, and he's not always all that open with his feelings. But please know that he loves you from the bottom of his heart. Seriously, he does, sweet one. Don't ever doubt that, my love. Elaine, you read a lot of stuff, didn't you, Elaine? Let me go and find, yes, sweetie. Let me go and find all those little pointy fingers. Pointy. Okay, so I've got one over there. Okay, third over here. I got you. What month will you meet Aries, and where? And will he Is he a giver like you? Is he a giver like you? Okay, my beautiful Jasmine, you are next, my love. Thank you for waiting so patiently. So up next is Jasmine, Susan, and TA. Okay, what month are you going to be meeting Aries? Okay, here we go. I'm going to say around the month of June, July, my love. So I'm going to say somewhere around the end of June. I don't know. I'm getting somewhere around the 28th or 29th of June. So I'm going to say end of June, my love, for meeting the Aries. Is this person a giver like you are? It kind of depends, sweetie. It kind of depends. I'm going to say not completely a giver. You're more of a giver than that person is, sweetie. I'm not going to say that he's a taker. I feel like he's good at giving and receiving. But he's not completely a giver like you are. There's always going to be more of a giver into your relationship, into a partnership. Well, this one's going to be you. But this person is definitely able to give and receive also. So you're good, my love. But definitely, this is where it's happening. And I don't know exactly where it is, sweetie. It seems to be somewhat of a public place, but you seem to be out like with some friends, but I'm not quite sure where it is. And for May, are you going to get a job offer by then? Let's go and see. Are you going to be getting the job offer by then? Will you be getting a job offer by then? Let's go and see. All right, my love. By then, I'm actually going to have to stay over here. And, well, you have that possibility. Okay, you have the freebie time that you're kind of giving on out, right? That you're doing the volunteer work. But then in May, that's where that person kind of pops on in, sweetie. That's where that person might actually, I'm sorry, come on in and steal something from you, my love. So that's where you're really going to have to be careful. So yeah, that's it. Are you going to get a job offer to buy then? That's where you're going to have to work really, really quite hard. Are you actually going to be getting the job? I can't say at this moment, my love. Like I said, it's between you and it's between this other guy. You are both pretty much onto the same age. You both have pretty much, I'm going to say a little bit, I'm not going to say the same background, but I'm going to say the same type of background, but work-wise, career-wise, and everything. I feel like you have done more volunteer work than he has, but I kind of feel like he's a little bit of a newbie into the whole thing too. So everything is a little bit new, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm basically going to say to you over here, sweetie, we're just going to have to see who's going to be the strongest into this interview process that you're going to be getting into. So I'm not going to pronounce to say yes or no. You have like a 50% chance. The closer we get to that point, the more we will actually get the information onto it. Because at this moment in time, my beautiful Elaine, I'm telling to you like almost 2 months in advance that something is going to be happening. Now, yes, it could be happening into that way, but who's to say that you are not going to get a job elsewhere? Who's to say that this person who seems to be going to steal a little bit of that job from you is not going to be hired elsewhere also? Maybe they're not even going to be a problem. Maybe they might not even be there. For the moment, this is what it's looking like, but is it actually going to pan out like that? Perhaps not. Maybe one of you guys will end up having a job. I don't necessarily see you because I looked at your card, so it could be him. You're onto the, you're doing the volunteer work and then you're going for this job. So I'm going to say, why don't we just kind of hope and manifest for the other person to get a job before they actually go to the same one as you, so you could actually end up getting it, because it is between you and him. There's Sean. Nice to see you, Sean. Oh, God, wait. Where were you guys? You guys went shopping onto a different date now, didn't you? It is nice to see you, sweetie pies. You had a bad day. You can definitely have a big cuddle, sweetie. Let me send you a whole bunch of loves, my Sean. What happened to you, sweetie? What happened, love? Is our beautiful Diane okay? Yeah. So I'm going to say we're going to have to go one step at a time and see what's going to be happening with that, sweetie pie, okay? Sean, what happened? Is it D? Is D being a D? It fits, doesn't it? What's going on with D? Is it D, sweetie? Let me go and see. What's your fifth question? Wait, where is that? There's a fifth question. Where is it? Where is it? Let me go. Let me scroll on back up. Hold on. Antia, you're going to be here. Perfect. Where's the fifth? Oh, no, it's not you. Papa, let me go to more. Oh, okay, to confirm the Aries. To confirm Aries man. Sun, and does this person have Capricorn moon also and Cancer ascendant? Also, is it going to last? Aries man, Sun. Does this person have Capricorn moon, also Cancer ascendant? You're going quite far into the whole thing. I'm going to say that there is some very strong possibilities of a yes, so I will say yes onto it. Is it going to last? Now, if you're talking about is it going to be lasting like you guys are going to get married, I feel like you're going to last for a certain amount of time. Is this going to be your forever person? I'm going to say no, though. I'm going to say you're going to be with this person for, I'm going to say 4, 5, 6 months is what I'm seeing. Oh, they're nice, they're sweet, they're everything of the such, sweetie pie. I just kind of feel as though, I just feel like you guys don't necessarily believe. It's not that one is not really offering to put the commitment to the other. It's just that you don't completely 100% believe that this is going to be the person for you. So I kind of feel like you're going to have some doubts is what's going to be happening. But it's going to be happening somewhere around the end of the year because you're meeting somewhere around summertime. Again, that could change, my love, because it's very, very far away. Short-lived, but important anyways. It doesn't really matter if something is short or if something is very long. It's, well, yes, it does in two ways. I know that we all want something as long. We all want something that is very long-lived and that's going to be perfect. And we all want to have that, you know, that relationship that's going to bring us all the way to the end. But we need to have all those little relationships into the middle to prepare us for that one. And sometimes those little relationships end up being a little bit longer and a little bit longer. So let's just go and see where all this happens and how it goes. But really just kind of take it one step at a time, sweetie. Yeah, D is being a pain, right? I definitely can, Diane, sweetie. Is that why Sean is not doing well? Is that why Sean is not feeling well? He's upset at D? Is that what it is? Or there's like gastric problems and all different kind of things happening? It could be insecurities too, my beautiful Elaine. I say don't worry about what's going to be coming upon. Take it one day at a day, one day at a time. You'll see what that's going to bring you, sweetie pie. Jasmine, sweetie, I am going to go and get your messages. So let me just get rid of this one. And this one. Okay, so Jasmine, I know you're here. Oh God, the first word I saw was pizza and I thought, oh, Italiano. Uh-huh. Yes. All right, let's go see. So your friend on you won for pizza after work last Friday and today too. All right. I hope to, I don't know where exactly you live. I would love for you to live into a place where you can actually go and get like real Italian pizza. Oh my God. Okay, there's this guy last week. Let me go and see if there's an interest. Now, this person, does this person work there, my beautiful? What is up with that? I'm just kind of wondering. Up next is Susan and TA. After Susan, I'm going to be announcing the closing time. So, does he have some interest towards you? my King of Cups, but my Nine of Wands, my Four of Swords. Yeah. I don't necessarily, like you say, there's no movement at this moment in time, my love. I do feel as though this person does have an interest towards you, though. But I don't feel as though they're going to be making any movements. Now, are they not making any movements because you're always accompanied by somebody else? Well, let's go and see. That could be the reason. Yeah, that's it, right? No, he doesn't. He doesn't work there. Okay. I'm actually going to have to say, and I'm not going to say 100%, okay? Because sometimes, you know, we kind of become, even though we do have the plan and we are interested, sometimes we kind of get stuck into a place where we become a little bit afraid and then nothing happens, all right? What I'm going to say towards you is the following over here, my love. I do actually believe, I do believe that if you were actually alone, that this person would make some movements towards you. And they would think about it and they would like to do so. So I'm going to say a yes upon that, my love. I don't know if you're willing to go over there, you know, just by yourself one evening to go have pizza. But then again, you're going to have a little bit of the flukishness or the synchronicities, or no, I'm going to say maybe a little bit more the serendipity of it all, where he would actually end up being there again. But now the fact is, if you're both kind of interested in one into the other, and he realizes a little bit like you kind of realize that you guys are both there at the very same time, well, now that just becomes a little bit more interesting now, doesn't it? So, my love, what I will say for you is this. I do believe that if you were actually alone, I'm not going to say 100% again, because he could end up being a little bit afraid and end up doing nothing, but could you actually have a very strong possibility of something happening and him kind of opening on up towards you? Well, I'm going to say yes towards that, my love. Absolutely. General, yes. And you're still, yeah, okay, hold on. Let's go do the general. For next month. And you're still stressed, and most of all the stress is about, yeah. Okay, here we go. As I'm moving on forward over here for the following month, into the following month, I'm seeing that you do have to be careful for people around you who could be a little bit deceitful, a little bit manipulative altogether. A lot into insecurity, a lot of feeling a little bit overly sensitive, feeling needy, feeling fragile. I feel like around the end of the month, you have happiness, you have positivity, you have a lot of good things that are coming your way. So I'm basically going to say towards you over here, my love, I feel as though good things are definitely coming your way into the month. But the first part anyways is really just kind of like the first part of April still has a lot of worries, a lot of fears, and everything that's coming on through. And then the last little part over there, that's where things kind of come on through, where you're feeling better. So I don't necessarily see, though, I'm going to say love-wise, nothing much is really all that happening. And financially speaking, I don't see anything happening neither. I will take out more cards to go and validate, but I didn't see anything in regards to money. You want to have more money. You want to have more money. We all want to have more, right? But you want to have more money. You want to have more funds to go within your dreams and your wants and your desires, but you're not quite able to go and get them. I'm seeing frustrations. I'm seeing a lot of things, but you're still holding on to your dreams. You're still holding on to a lot of thoughts. So I'm going to say, financially speaking, nothing really seems to be coming on out over here, sweetie pie. Yeah, let me go and see your other, yeah, your question number 3. Mm-hmm. Emotionally speaking, I feel like we need to go and look for something that is a little bit more stable. Are you going to be continuing to go kind of back and forth? I feel like it is a yes, sweetie. I don't necessarily see that that's going to be something that's going to be resolved. So, I feel as though emotionally speaking, you're searching. I feel as though financially you're not quite getting what you want. You kind of feel like sometimes like some things are a little bit crumbling on down. And all these factors kind of mixed on in together is bringing a little bit of stagnancy into your life. And that is making you kind of feel down. Now, what I actually need you to do in all of this, because whatever I'm saying is whatever seems to be happening. But if you actually want to change it, you know what's stressing you, my love. You know what's stressing you. You know what's bothering you, sweetie. Take what's stressing you and make it better. If stressing you is about your plans about going to Italy, switch your plans up, sweetie. Put it a little bit further, okay? Nothing is going to happen if you do it 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 months later. You're just going to be more prepared. You're going to be less stressed, and things will just make more sense. Same thing, if it is about putting more money aside, continue to work where you're working, continue to move on forward, continue to put money aside as much as you can so that you don't have those stress. Whatever is stressing you, try to put it away. Whoever has hurt you into the past, cut those cords. You still have cords. I see 2, 3 cords that are not cut into your life, sweetie. You need to chop that on up, sweetie. It's like an umbilical cord, love. You need to chop it. You need to cut it. And you need to live your own life. You need to let those people who have hurt you, you need to let them go. I'm telling you, I'm seeing 3 cords. So whoever those people are, my sweetie pie, you need to release them as much as you possibly can. Sometimes cords are not necessarily related to people that we have loved into a partner kind of a way. Sometimes it has to do with family or within friends also. So clear up whatever's toxic, sweetie, and that's going to end your back and forth that you are moving on through, okay? Let me go and see a general for this summer, my love. Up next is going to be Susan. Let's go back over here. Hello, my beautiful Regina. Oh, my dear God, my dear Sean. Hello, sweetie pie. Thank you so very much for your very generous donation, sweet love. My God, you popped in there really, really quite quickly, didn't you, sweetie? Thank you so very much, my beautiful love. I still don't know. Is it all because you say, Mom, you had a bad day because you went to bed late and you were facing a window and you woke up this morning and you had a bad pain into your hips, left and right? Okay, that's what happened. And so it's still kind of bothering you today. I got you, sweetie. Okay, hold on. I'll be with you in a few moments. Thank you for answering that, my dear Sean, sweetie. I'm going to write myself a note that I want to go to your notes. I'm going to go and see that, my love. So what I'm going to say for you over here, sweetie pie. Hi, Ladybug. Nice to see you. Is the following, okay? And thank you, my beautiful Regina, sweetie. We shall leave you a timestamp. Is that good with you? Because I'll be with you probably in about 20 minutes, my love. Okay, what is passing on through for you, my beautiful Jasmine? As for this summer, there is somebody who is emotionally immature. You've got somebody who's kind of playing games, who's coming around you, somebody who's interested into love, but not really, kind of just interested into the, into the socks. So somebody, I'm not going to say you're having socks with this person, but I'm saying this person is only interested into that. I'm also seeing over here that you're going to be switching up your plans. You're going to be changing your plans. Financially, I feel like it's not quite feasible at this moment. I'm still seeing you having anxiety. I'm still seeing you having some issues with this. So I need you to be patient with yourself. I need you to have compassion for yourself. I need you to go and tap on into that inner strength. What I really, really need, my beautiful Jasmine, is I need you to let go of all the pressure and all the stress that you put upon yourself, because that's where most of it is coming from. Let everything go. Just be who you are and how you're moving on forward every single day. Better things will come. I promise you, my love. But let go of expectations. Let go of fears. Let go of frustrations. Let go of all those things. And better moments will be coming for you. Okay? It's really important, sweetie pie. Really, really important, okay? Sending you much love, sweetie. Let me go and see our beautiful Susan, love. I'm just going to log myself back in. Susan, TA, Sean, and Regina. We're going to be closing everything up in 25 minutes, so at 10:30, my loves, for the donations. All right, sending you much love. And Jasmine, you know, if you want to reach out, you know where to find me. I'm always there. So here we go for Susan. Susan is going to be at 2:02 for Susan. And you did go shopping today, but you don't usually go shopping today, my dear. Sean, usually go on to the previous day. You are such a sweetie pie, Sean. I appreciate it, love. I really, really do, sweetie. You're experiencing technical difficulties. You sound like me, Regina. Sometimes I get that too. I hate them. We shall definitely leave you a timestamp, sweetie. Have no fear. Thank you also, my beautiful Diane, sweetie pie. I've got you onto my list too, sweetie. Thank you for your PayPal, my love. Okay, so moving on forward over here to Susan. Let's go, Susan. What is Andrew thinking and feeling about you? Is he thinking about you, about just walking away? No, he never thinks about walking away from the relationship. He would never. He would never, because he loves you, because he doesn't have the nerve to do so also, and because it would be way too costly for him if you actually started making some movements and he actually had to do something. So for all those reasons put on in together, that's why he's not doing so. So I'm going to say towards you, no, what he's really thinking and what he's really wanting to do is really just kind of balance things out, my love. So he's looking towards balancing things out, not even looking towards the future. For him, it's like patchwork. Let's make things better the way that they're going at this moment, and let's just hope that everything just kind of makes sense. That's what he's up to. That's the way that he's kind of going a little bit with the flow, sweetie. That's it, and that's all. Getting our magician over here into a reverse position also, my love. So sweetie pie, is he walking away from the relationship? Absolutely not. He just kind of wants to make things better as they are until something else happens at some other point. But he is never going to walk away from you, ever, ever, ever. If anybody walks away from anybody, it's you walking away from him. But he also knows all the financial repercussions that go along with that. Another reason why he's not moving. I did, my beautiful Lilith. It was 2:03, I believe. Yes. Hold on. Let me go back over here. And so, yes, to work it out and make things change. Is he trying to get into... No, he's not trying to get into a relationship with anybody else. He's got enough stuff going on into his own side. Not a problem, my beautiful Lola. Thank you, sweetie. So, no, it's not... No, he is definitely not going to anything whatsoever. No. Like a million times no is what I'm going to say. No, no, no. And no. So is he trying to be with somebody else? Does he really love Angel? Or he can't really get himself around having a daughter because of his older daughter? Does he not get along with? Oh, that is an interesting twist. Let me go and see. I don't really feel like that's what the actual problem is. I don't feel... It's very interesting. It could be completely plausible, but I'm not seeing that. What I'm actually seeing is that he's actually having some problems. I feel like in life, generally speaking, a lot of things have happened and he's having problems balancing everything out. I feel like he would actually like to spend a little bit more time, but he doesn't really know how to, and I feel like he doesn't really know how to do so neither. So there's like two different kind of things. He doesn't necessarily believe that his presence is 100% important, and he doesn't really necessarily know how to act or what to do. And at the same time, the more time he actually spends around, the more he actually feels and figures out that he should be doing something a little bit more, which he's not doing. So then he kind of gets like that guilt that kind of kicks on in. Yeah. You say, what is going on with his daughter's boyfriend mother? Is she trying to hit? Okay, let me go and see. No, I don't believe us, though, sweetie. I'm going to actually say no. No, nobody's trying to hit on into anybody, my love. Is he going to be giving you any money this weekend? Or should you ask Brian? Let me go and see. Is he going to be giving you any money? Let's do this. Let's do that. Is he going to give you any money this weekend? Or should you ask Brian to loan some money? Is he actually giving you some money? I'm going to say yes, but not too much. Again, I'm going to say somewhere around 100, maybe 150 max. But I'm going to say between, why I get 80. I don't know why I'm getting $80. I'm going to say between 80 and 150 is what you're going to get. What is Brian feeling and thinking about you? What is Brian thinking and feeling about you? Relationships, happiness when he's around you, wanting to help you, wanting to assist you, wanting to be flexible, wanting to be there, wanting to help you balance things out, even into the roughest of times. So I'm basically going to have to say he wants to be a really, really good friend, and he still holds on to you in many, many different ways, my love. But it's love, but into a friendship kind of a way, sweetie. Hello, my beautiful Patricia. Nice to see you. All right, so we do have our beautiful Patricia who has added on in also. We're going to go and see TA at this moment. So TA is up next. So here we go for our beautiful TA. I did, my beautiful Diane. I did, sweetie pie. I did. And I said, thank you, my sweet love. I've got you onto the list right after Regina, sweetie. I got you. You say, because it was too hot and mucky, and that's why you stayed. Okay. I thought it was weird. I almost sent you guys a message, Diane and Sean, to make sure that you guys were okay, because you are always here onto the Fridays. I just had not had the time. But had I not seen you, I would have sent you a message at the end. Hello, my beautiful TA, sweetie. Let's go for a general. Here we go. And Sean is going to be up next. So TA, Sean, Regina. We have our beautiful Diane, and we have Patricia. Donations closing in 18 minutes. Yes, it is perfect. No timestamp needed. We are good for gold. Thank you, my dear Juanson. I see that you put the ugly duckling into the whole thing. That's got to be for my silliness of earlier, right? I'm paying for it. That's what you're doing. You're making me pay the price, Juanson. I got you. I think you even put it twice. You did, my dear gosh. I think your ugly little duckling is actually drinking beer, Juanson. You've got him next to beer onto the both of them. That's why he's green. He's ill. He's ill, Juanson. So, my beautiful TA, sweetie pie, you're holding on back. You're a little bit afraid of starting something anew, my love. You're holding back because you've been hurt, because you don't want to be hurt again. But you want to move on forward, and you want to do something new, and you want to do something different. But you feel like you've got insecurity. I feel like you're actually trying to save money towards something. You're trying to save money. There's some type of investment that you would like to do. You're focused onto something that's very, very creative. It's a new skill that you're either learning or working towards. And I really just kind of feel like coming on up. Whatever it is that you're thinking about, whatever skill it is that you're working on, you're going to be turning it into reality. So somewhat of a dream that you have is becoming real. You seem to be feeling really, really quite inspired. I see you with a lot of desire. I see you, but I see you a lot being independent is what I see. A lot of independence over here. Oh, Oh, he's been there. Oh, that's what he's been to. Oh my God, Juanson, I knew he was up to something. I will make you an espresso, sweetie, a double espresso if you want to, my sweet love. I shall. And thank you for your caramel cappuccino, sweetie. I do need it. My little boy, who usually always stays in bed when I send my other two kids to school into the morning, woke up this morning and did not go back to bed. Ended up throwing up somewhat of a fit when we went out to buy some stuff this afternoon because he had not slept enough. Neither had I, but I'm kind of able to, play with my emotions. Yes, all of this is very true, right, TA? I know. I say nothing but the truth, my love. So you have a lot of heartache. There's still some pain. There's still some sorrow. I'm going to say more than anything, there's a lot of trauma, sweetie. There's a lot of trauma. There's a lot of grief. And I feel as though you've got choices. You've got decisions. And in order to move on forward, you have to choose your path and you have to start taking the first step. Whatever that step it is, you have to go towards that very first step. That's what you've got to do. And once you do it, you're going to be good, sweetie. But I need you to leave your comfort zone. I need you to do it. And when I'm talking about leaving your comfort zone, I'm talking about leaving your comfort zone towards work and dreams and fulfillment for yourself, not love-wise. Everything else that is within you, that's where you need to move on forward. And let me take on another deck and see if I can see anything else. Okay, my love? Okay. Here we go. Okay. It's going to be important for you. Whatever plan it is, whatever it is that you are deciding that you want to do, you're going to have to do it into teamwork. Oh, I say teamwork. You're going to need somebody else to help you somewhere. This could be a collaborator. It could be somewhere where you're getting some goods, but you're going to have to collaborate with somebody into this. You are building and building and building. It's going to be important for you to not stick onto anything that is too much of perfectionism. Don't expect everything to be perfect. It's not the way that it's supposed to be. That's it. It's hard for you to leave your comfort zone, right? And you're afraid taking those baby steps. It hurts. It's hard. It's hard, TA. My God. It's difficult to do those baby steps. Oh, my dear God. I haven't mentioned this guy, and his name just popped into my mind. He's very controversial. Jordan Peterson. Seriously, he makes so much sense into so many different things. Like for him, a baby step is as much as you're depressed, you're sad, everything is going bad into your life, and you need to start somewhere. You want to make things better. What do? Oh, well, you wake up that morning and you make your bed. It seems silly to say you wake up and you make your bed, but somebody who does not usually do that, and you start gathering things that are around you. So don't necessarily go too much outward, my beautiful TA, is what I'm saying. Start within what is around you and what you can work with that is around you, that you have control over. One tiny little thing every day, and you're going to see that those baby steps are going to turn into giant steps, and you're not even going to notice that you did them, my love. But leaving your comfort zone takes courage, it takes strength. But if you want to do something and you want to get to your goal, you have no choice but to do it. Otherwise, you will stay stagnant and you will remain into a place of regret and sadness. It is so much better to take the baby step. Go with the baby step, my love. Yes, just tiny little step. Whatever that step is. I don't care if it's, I'm going to go and research something on Google today about my plan, about my dream, about my desire. And the following day, maybe I'll search again. And then the next one, maybe I'll purchase something towards it. It's one little thing, TA, sweetie. But it's really, really important. I know that you're still kind of weak. I know you're still a little bit tired. And you know that you have to pull yourself up and you have to work towards this. But you've got this, my love. Okay? And just to add on in to make everything a little bit more complicated, that's it, right? You feel like everything has to be perfect. That's what I'm saying. And you need to know that's it. That's what it is. You see, I know, my love. But you're working there, and that all contains to your entrepreneur. That's exactly what it is, sweetie. It is one step at a time. It is about knowing about yourself. It is about learning about yourself. It's about knowing that, my dear God, you are always trying to do things absolutely perfectly. And sometimes doing things perfectly makes you redo things over and over and over and over and over and over and over. That's it. I know you're searching. I know you're Googling, sweetie. I know you're doing all that stuff. And it's perfect. That is your baby step. That's your baby step, love. It's searching, it's Googling, and then at some point in time, you're going to be ready. And you're going to say, okay, I'm going to purchase this little thing, and I'm going to see if that's going to be good. And you're going to be feeling insecure about it, but you're still going to do it. And once you receive it, and once you work upon it, everything is going to be making sense. You are at the very beginning. You are at an awakening of a new step into your life that's going to bring beauty, abundance, joy within, my love. And you're going to be letting go of all that past, all that pain, all that sorrow. You are becoming who you are meant to be onto your path. So continue, my sweet love. Continue, my beautiful. You have got this, TA. Oh my God, you have got this. So continuing, and don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about the fact that you haven't done anything yet. You're already doing something. You've got an idea. You've got a dream. You've got a passion. You're searching. You're Googling. It is perfect. You're getting the data. Once you've got the data, once you've got the research, you're going to be feeling like you are more secure. With that security, you're going to be feeling more grounded, and you're going to be ready for the next baby step. So you're good, sweetie. One step at a time. Just take it one step at a time. You're doing fantastic, TA. Honestly. I know. You see, you love it even when you're being afraid. And that just means that you're at the right place. When you love it, even though you're being afraid, it means you've got to do it, sweetie. It means that you are ready to go and soar and do what you want. Why? Because it's the only way you're going to succeed. The only way to pass through, I'm afraid, is to do it. Otherwise, you're never going to know. So go ahead, my sweet love. We only have one life to live, right? Live it, sweetie. Make yourself happy, my beautiful TA. You have got this, my love. And if you need any motivation along the way, send me an email. I've got you. You have got this. And I'm going to send you so much love, sweetie. Here we go. A zillion hearts and love for you, TA. You are strong. You are a fighter, and you are going to soar, sweetie. You are like that phoenix that is rising from the ashes. You've got this, beautiful. You do. What is that? What is a Tim Tam Slam? What is that, Sean? Okay, well, I'm going to go and see. It is my pleasure, TA. I've got you 100%. I'm proud of you, TA. You're doing fantastic things, and you're going to be happy, sweetie. What is that? How have you people heard of the Tim Tam Slam? You what? You bite one side of the Tim Tam, and then you bite the other side. What is a Tim Tam? And then you put it in the coffee, and you use a Tim Tam like a. I don't know what that is. I don't know what a Tim Tam is. I kind of feel like I need to Google Tim Tam. What is a Tim Tam? I'm gonna go and Google it. I don't know. It sounds like some type of like a cookie, we call them les pyroliens. Is that what a Tim Tam is? You can put it in coffee and hot chocolate. Oh, a Tim Tam. Okay, I see what it is. I have never seen, never heard of such a thing. Never, ever, 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 ever. That is very interesting. It's a chocolate biscuit by Arnott's in 1964. Yeah, this is what Wikipedia is telling me. Very interesting. Never heard of such a thing, sweetie. Let's go see my dear Sean. So I'm going to go and read the notes because you were saying some stuff over here. And then I'm going to go and see what's happening. So we are with our dear Sean. Regina, Diane, and Patricia are going to be on up next. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I Googled it, and Wikipedia did not talk to me about the caramel, but probably because I didn't read all that far. It was quite a long description for a cookie in Wikipedia. But I did Google it quite quickly. Okay, so let's go see what's happening over here. But I have not seen that. Over here we have pyroliens, which are really, really quite good into it. I don't usually have them, but then again, I'm a mom, and so I make a coffee at 7 o'clock into the morning, and at 11 a.m., my coffee is still there. Either I took 2 sips of it or I took no sips. Sometimes I took half of it, and I will continue to drink my coffee even though it is cold because it's really good. So there you go. Imagine if I had to dip a cookie into that. Oh my God, I just don't have the time. It would just be a soggy mess. Oh la la. Okay, let me go and read. Yeah. So Sean, you had a horrible day. It was too hot. It was too hot, too hot. You did not sleep well. D is being a pain in the you know what. A hormone. What is going on with that, sweetie? Do you have any medications for that in any kind of a way? When you talk about hormones, when you talk about imbalances, I'm no doctor, sweetie, but I am going to refer you to your doctor, sweetie. I know you're not asking about it, but I'm going to say, please do go and see your doctor to see if there's some type of hormonal imbalance that is actually going on that is giving you those problems. But maybe, I'm probably going to say it's probably not a hormonal imbalance that's giving you the gastric problems that you're having. It's probably something that you're eating, my love. It could be something that maybe you're not tolerant with anymore. It could be anything that is dairy products. It could be, I don't know, it could be a bunch of stuff, sweetie. I'm no doctor, but I'm going to say definitely go and check it on out so they can figure out a little bit what is actually giving you those problems because you had them again, right? And again, I know you ate the red rooster, but other than the points, other than the moments when you eat that red rooster, do you have any gastric problems or is it just when you eat that red rooster, love? Because this is 2 Fridays into a row and you've having problems with that. I know you've had problems and you ate Chinese food too, but just wondering, you should definitely go for some tests over there, sweetie. And see what's going on with that. Something is definitely going on, sweet one. Yeah. Here we go. I'm sending a whole bunch of love over here to our dear Sean, sweetie. So please check out what's going on. I kid you not, Sean. It could be maybe that you're not eating enough. Maybe you only eat like once a day, or it could be because you're stressed. Sean, have you ever thought the fact that you're really, really quite stressed because of D and everything else that goes along, that that's creating your problems also? I believe you. I believe you, Sean. But you know what, Sean? It could even just be stress. A stress will create such an imbalance into your body that it will make you ill every single day, my love. You will be stuck with gastric problems every single day if you have enough stress into your life. Um, it makes you ill. It doesn't make you feel well in any kind of way. It could be just that, sweetie. It could be anxiety. It could be frustration. It could be fear. It could be all those kind of emotions mixed on in together that are creating these problems and not necessarily some type of food imbalance or something of the such. I bet you, my dear Sean, if you were away from D for like 2 weeks, I bet you could eat everything onto this earth and you would have no problems. Yes. So check it on out. But Sean, I'm basically going to have to say, I believe your problem is D. I believe D is creating a lot of stress into your life. I believe that waiting to see your beautiful woman is a little bit stressful, a little bit anxiety kind of coming on in also. And I kind of feel like all those things put on in together is what is creating what is happening at this moment. So, my love, I'm definitely going to say towards you, be careful with your emotions. Be careful who you surround yourself with. I believe that a lot of things are happening around you at this moment because it is stress related. And I hate the fact that it's stress related because I know that you're still kind of stuck into that house for a little while, right? I know, sweetie. I know. I know, my love. Let me go and see your questions, but I really, really do need you to be careful for that, okay? Be careful for your stress levels. Be careful not to let anybody kind of attack you in any kind of way with their thoughts or with their attitudes or anything of the such. Even if you do live with D, right? You and your mom, you're still allowed to say to him, You know, I don't accept that you would speak to me into that kind of way. You need to be respectful towards me. You're allowed to say it, sweetie. He might not like it, but who cares? You are allowed to be respected into a certain way. You're allowed to be answered into a certain way. And that's it. So he doesn't have to be nice and sweet with you, but he can be respectful towards you. And that will already be an awful lot. Let's put a timestamp, please, at 2:26 for our dear Sean. When you and Samantha have a boy or a girl, I believe it's a boy, sweetie. I'm getting William, sweetie. I'm getting boy, and the first name that pops on out. And I'm going to go and check it on out, sweetie, but it's a boy, and it's a William. And for some reason, let's say you would have a second child, it would be a girl, and her name would be Sarah. Sarah, S-A, with an S-A, yes, S-A-R-H-A-H, Sarah. I know you are, and that's where everything is coming on through, sweetie. So, my dear Sean, when you and Samantha have a boy or a girl, first baby is going to be a little boy. Little boy is going to be born at 6 pounds, 6.8 pounds. 6.8 pounds. A little girl, if you go to that, is going to be 7.2 pounds. Yeah, a little girl, Sarah, little boy, William. Yeah, it's the names that I'm seeing at this moment, my dear Sean. It doesn't mean that you can't change them. It doesn't mean that you and Samantha cannot go for a different name or something of the such, but I'm seeing William and I'm seeing Sarah. Yeah. And if you have a fight and you can't work it out, then what are you going to do? You'll find a name, sweetie pie. You know what you need to do, Sean? And I kid you not. My little girl, okay? Yeah, sometimes, Lilith. Sometimes. What I'm going to say, Sean, is I feel as though, how can I say? Sometimes that amazes you. Oh, Lilith. If you only knew, honestly, it sounds weird, but I often amaze myself. I often do. I talk to my mom about this all the time. My mom and I, we talk about this every once in a while. And I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, where do you get all these things? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just there. It's just, it's flashes, or I'll close my eyes a moment and I have numbers and I have all different kind of images and names and stuff. It's weird. I don't know what to say. It just comes. It's not of my creation. It's just there. But that being said, my dear Sean, you know what? Let's say you did not actually get to an actual, oh, you're a sweetie pie, Lilith. Let's say, Sean, you did not actually get to a name that you would agree upon, right? You can still change it, sweetie pie. Let me give you an example. We had called our little girl, which you know her name is Annelle. So, her first name was actually Elsa. Yeah, like the Frozen movie. It was Elsa. And then we decided, oh my God, 5 months in, we decided, oh no. There's way too many Elsas. Everybody's calling their kids Elsa. And we had never seen the movie Frozen. We just liked the name. But then there was way too many Elsas going along, and so we switched it on up, and it came into a great inspiration. I was reading a book to Matthias one night, and another night David was reading a book to Matthias, and like a week or two later, we're like, hey, I found a name, and he's like, yeah, I found one too. And I'm like, I found it into a book, and he's like, yeah, me too. And we found Anna L. And that's how we came up with our daughter's name. So there you go. You can always switch it on up. Our son was really, really upset that we switched up names. I know, let it go. I know, that's what it is, right? I'm so glad that we went with Annelle. Actually, I really am. But Matthias was so upset with us because he's like, you cannot change. She is Elsa. Okay, he was upset at us twice because Anel was supposed to be a boy and she actually was a girl. Well, she is a girl. Yeah, he was upset with us there too. So he was upset twice. What can I say? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. That kind of sounds like a Beatles song. Yeah, it sounds like a Hey Jude song that I put into an Elsa version. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna let that all go. Yeah, yeah. It does. It does. I know. And she's such a sweetie pie. My little girl makes TikToks. I kid you not. She's making TikToks. And she likes all her mom's TikToks. She's so cute. She goes online at night and she likes all my videos. All right, so Sean, you say you're going to bring them up the very way your mom taught you to be a gentleman for the boy, and mom can teach the girl to be a lady and respect their elders. Absolutely, sweetie. And treat everybody around them with respect, right? I know she's so cute. She does like TikToks of Lilo and Stitch and horses and animals. So, that being said, my dear Sean, you say indignity and pose. I know, right, sweetie? I know, my love. I'm going to say towards you the following, okay? The boy's eyes. And yes, you actually want to know what they look like, right? Okay, give me just one moment. Okay, hold on just one second. The boy has blue eyes. I'm not sure. Do you have blue eyes? What color eyes do you have? Do you have brown eyes? Do you have blue eyes? I don't know. The boy has blue eyes, sweetie pie. The little girl has brown eyes. Who's got brown? Who's got blue? Little boy's got blue eyes. The little boy has darker colored hair, like a darker brown hair from what I can see. The little girl, she's got brown hair, my sweetie pie, but she's got brown eyes too. No, she's got brown eyes. Okay. The little boy has blue eyes with darker colored hair, like a brown, like a chestnut kind of color hair. The little girl's got the same color hair, but she's got brown eyes. Yeah. So that's what I'm seeing over there, sweetie. So to answer your question quite properly, the little boy at 6.8 pounds has blue eyes, brown hair. A little girl at 7.2 pounds has brown hair, but she also has brown eyes. The little girl is also going to have a birthmark. She's got a birthmark onto her leg, onto her left leg, from what I can see. And it's very interesting because it forms the shape of a heart. The little boy doesn't have any apparent, anything that would be apparent that would kind of strike out somewhat of a pot, like that would, I don't see anything specific with the little boy in itself. But the little girl has onto her left thigh a birthmark that is somewhat pale, but resembles a lot a heart. And they do, don't they? Honestly, I know. They're actually quite adorable. I need an ass, but they all have 10 toes and they all have 10 fingers, so everything is in place and everything is okay. And they seem to be quite healthy also. I don't see any health problems with any of your children, sweetie. So I'm going to say you guys are going to be the lucky, beautiful parents on for Diane, beautiful grandma, along with Matthew for the grandpa, of beautiful children that are going to be completely healthy, sweetie pie. Let me go and give you some messages upon your love, and let me also give you also some messages, sweetie, with the plant decks. And then I'm going to go and see our beautiful Regina. I'm going to go and see also Diana and Patricia. They really are quite cute, sweetie. You say your kids are not going to be racist and will not tolerate. There is no tolerance for racism in your house. Good for you, sweetie. There's enough. There is enough of that into the world. Honestly, there is. I know that you will, sweetie. I know. And you know what? I'm going to say, my dear Sean, whenever we become parents, right, we always try to do better than what happened to us or what was given to us, right? It's a little bit of the purpose. We, may you have a good upbringing or not so good. We always try to do a little bit better, right? And I'm definitely going to have to say you're going to be doing that, sweetie. I know you do, my love. I know you do. And she knows also that you do also, is what I'm seeing over here. Our beautiful queen. She's very happy. She's very content. She's very strong. She's very self-assured. She is there. She wants you to know that she loves you. She wants you to know that she's got beautiful maternal instincts over here. She wants to just kind of cuddle, and she wants to be there, and she wants to be connected to you guys. She wants to have the most beautiful and the most, I'm going to say, relaxing. She's not looking for money. She's not looking for gold. She's not looking for complications. She is looking for love. She's looking for simple. She's looking for the beautiful things into life. So I'm going to say she's absolutely 100% completely grounded. This is what she looks for: purity, peace, and happiness. That's it. That's all, my sweet love. Let me go on and give you, I know that you're asking for the blunt. I'm going to give you the hermit because the blunt is not so good for your situation. I'm going to go with the hermit. Your little girl, sweetie, is going to have a beauty mark, by the way. Right eye, into the corner of her right eye, there's a beauty mark that's there. It almost looks like a beauty mark that somebody would have, I'm going to say, in Renaissance times or something. She's got a beauty mark that is there. Close to her right eye. Yeah. All right. I don't ever want to lose you in any kind of a way. I want you to know that I truly do love you. You do matter to me. Will you really choose me? I want you to know that I dream about you a lot. I also think about sex with you. And I'm waiting for you. You don't want them to think that they can walk all over you, Mom, at all. So if you have to discipline them, you will have to. Oh, I got you, sweetie pie. I do. You know, Sean, all kids are different, my love. All of them are. I have 3 of them. I can speak about my 3. I can't speak about anybody else's, but I can speak about all my 3. And I know that what works with my oldest does not work with my middle, and what works with my middle does not work with my 3rd. Yes. My first, I'm going to say, and I've said it before, Matthias is a walking angel. He is like a guardian angel. He is sweet, he is soft, he is loving, he is caring, he is understanding. He is like a beautiful empath. He is just the sweetest guy ever. Honestly, his future girlfriends and wives will be so very lucky. I say wives, hopefully one wife. Anne is moody as hell, but she's got such a big heart, and she is such a sweetie pie, and she is somewhat of an empath also. She feels a lot. She worries a lot about the emotions of people that are around her, and it causes her stress and anxiety because she feels too much. On my last one, oh, he's just he's a sweetie pie. He's so loving and so caring, but he's a ball of excitement and fire. Nothing will stop that boy. Samantha has blue eyes. There you go, my sweetie pie. Does Sean have blue or brown eyes? I can never really see onto the picture. Who's got brown eyes? It doesn't mean that Sean has brown eyes. It could be coming down from, different generations. Yeah. I'm going to go on see over here into the meanwhile our beautiful Regina, and we're going to be leaving some, you say you're going to be very proactive, right, with your daughter. From the bad man and only good men and boys that are meant. Yeah, I got you, sweetie. Yeah, I'm going to be checking that out too. It's going to be happening with Matthias sometime soon, although he doesn't seem really interested into little girls. But I know it's going to be coming because he turned 11. So, you know, I had my first crush, I think I was 11, 12. So it's definitely going to be coming up soon. And I know he's going to come and see me. So I know all is good. But I'm definitely going to have to interview them. I will. You have brown eyes, sweetie. That's where the brown eyes are coming from, my dear Sean. All right, sweetie. I got you, love. Okay, so Sean, there is absolutely no doubt about it then. I'm going to have to say, little baby girl is going to have your brown eyes, and little baby boy is going to have blue eyes. My dear Regina is going to be at 242. So 242 for Regina. You're hoping somebody else is willing to do your job, sweetie. Okay, let's go and see what's happening with that. Regina, you're kind of funny, sweetie. Actually, you're always a little bit funny. You're like serious into a funny kind of a way. You hold your emotions in a little bit, sweetie. You really do, but you're so cute and you're so fun and you're so loving, but you're a little bit of an introvert, my beautiful Regina. Oh, let's go see. I love the way you say things. So let's go for the career read. And do those people at work realize your lack of interest in your position? Now, my question is, if they don't, let's say my answer is a no. What are you going to do? Are you going to make it more flagrant that you want somebody to take your position? You're cute. Okay, so, well, my answer is they actually do. They actually do realize that you do have a lack of interest. But I'm going to say at the very same time, I don't feel like nobody wants your position. You're stuck with it, my love. I know, it sucks, right? I know. So I'm going to say you can do whatever you want with this. You can try to show a little bit less interest, but I don't feel like it's necessarily into your best interest. I'm going to say continue doing what you're doing as long as you do want to actually keep your job. I'm going to say continue doing what you're doing, my love. We do see that there is a little bit of a lack of focus into your quality, into your motivation, into your ambition. Like your job is not quite as perfectionist as it usually is or as it should be. There's like a desire, there's like a lack of output of energy that is being put into it. So I'm basically going to have to say there's a little bit of mediocrity kind of going on. But is anybody willing to take it? No. And is anybody going to fire you? Neither. So, but I'm going to say, I mean, don't downgrade, okay? Don't make things worse. As much as you're hoping somebody else is going to take it, nobody's taking it. So don't do anything worse, because then at some point, then maybe it'll end up being unacceptable, and then maybe you won't end up having a job, which I'm not seeing. I'm just saying at this moment in time, nobody wants your position, my sweet love. But yes, people do clearly see that you are not interested in what you're doing. But they're kind of putting it as maybe other things are happening into your life and it's a little bit circumstantial. So they're giving a little bit more time. So I'm going to say into the meanwhile, just make sure that you are moving on forward into the right path with what you want and what you need. So make sure that you are not moving on forward into something like, I don't want you to have any problems with work, okay? It's basically what I'm saying. So continue doing what you're doing into the most positive and beautiful way. If you no longer want this position, try to find yourself another one, but don't necessarily incriminate you in any kind of way, all right? So this is it. Yeah. Let me go and take out some more cards. So to answer your question, do people know what you're up to? Well, they see that you're not all that interested. They definitely do. Does anybody want your job? No, they don't. So if you don't want it, you're going to have to try to find another place somewhere, somehow. But don't get yourself into any trouble, sweetie. Let me go see what else is happening over here. Yeah, you're going to have to be more vocal, aren't you? You're going to have to scream it out loud, right? You're so over it, and they don't want it. I know they don't want it. Nobody wants it, Regina. What are you going to do? What are you going to do that's more vocal? I don't know. I kind of see you standing on up saying you don't want this effing job. It sucks, right? You don't like it. Who wants it? But I don't see you doing it. Okay, that being said, I know that you need to be more vocal, but I do actually see you continuing working there. So I'm going to say I'm getting inner conflict over here, sweetie, until you find a fresh inspiration. So my love, what I'm basically going to say over here for you into your career is this. You're continuing where you're working, doing what you're doing all the way up until now. You feel like they are kissing your butt. Oh my God. Okay, well. Okay. Okay, Regina. I hate to say so. They're going to continue kissing your butt. Okay. You're not going anywhere for the moment. Not until you actually find yourself a new plan. When you find yourself a new plan, then something else could be opening on up. Okay. But until then, yeah, you're still there. So I'm going to say inspire yourself. Find yourself a new position. Find yourself a new place. Find yourself a place where a little bit more passionate. Because other than that, you're sticking where you're at. I'm so sorry, my love. I'm basically saying if you want something more, you're going to have to go and get it, sweetie. May it be elsewhere. May it be into the place that you're at. But into the immediate action, you're still there for like 2-3 months. Nothing is changing. So, yeah. Even if you want to go on in and sing, you know, that this is a sucky thing going on. I don't think like anything's going to change, sweetie. I need you to take action. If you don't like it, you need to take action, sweetie, because everything's going to stay the same. They'll continue kissing your butt, sweetie. They think that you probably have some, you know, some internal problems, some problems at home, some problems emotionally and elsewhere, and that's why you're kind of doing what you're doing. They're not actually correlating the fact that you think it's boring or that you don't like it. Other than that, you seem to be looking for a little bit of freedom. You do. You're having a lack of fulfillment. We've definitely see that within work. But other than that, it's time for you to make a move. That's what I was just saying. Take a move. Take a move, sweetie. Something's got to be happening into this. Insecurity comes on in. Yeah, you're ready to quit, right? I know, sweetie. I know. But I don't see you leaving. So I'm going to say you're staying. And I would definitely say find yourself another job before actually quitting, because quitting and then just kind of looking for another job, well, that's anxiety. It's a lot of things kind of coming on in that might not be necessary. So entirely up to you, sweetie pie. But I don't see you leaving. I know that you're thinking about it, but I don't see you doing it. Doesn't change. You could tomorrow decide that you're going to defy me and defy spirit and quit. And if that's your wish, then I say go on forward with it, sweetie. You are the magician of your world, of your path, and you can do whatever you feel is fit for you. That being said, I feel as though you're learning from the past, is what I can see. But you do have a lot of fear of change. So I don't really see all that much more, my love. I'm going to say, other than that, a lot of stagnation, not too much changing. I don't see all that much really happening in love. I don't see all that much happening neither within anything else really. So I'm going to say work is really taking a lot of place, but you seem to be sticking there, sweetie pie. Love, I don't see all that much, but I see you into your life having a great fear of change. She wanted to make you what? Employee of the month, right? And you were thinking, no, thank you. Well, heck, if employee of the month is going to end up giving you something good at some point in time, I say, why not? Employee of the month, if you're still going to be there anyways, why not? It just gives you that certain prestige, right? But you see, she wants to give you Employee of the Month, yet you think your job sucks. So imagine if you did such a fantastic job and you absolutely loved it. Is there not another position that you could get maybe within this company that could be really, really good for you, so you wouldn't have to change jobs because you are such a great employee and you do everything absolutely fantastically? Is there not another position that maybe that you could get there? Could that be a possibility without necessarily switching up companies? Think about it. Look at it, my love. See what you can find. And that's it. Well, why don't you do that, my love? Why don't you do that? Let me go and see what's happening this summer. Let me go see what's happening this summer. Let's go see what we've got. I'm actually going to go and answer Diane before going to see Patricia. So I'm going to go and see Diane, followed out by Patricia for the readings, my loves. Okay, what is popping on through? I do see my Chariot. I do see some movement happening. I do. I do actually see over here financial. I do see a failure or a loss, though. And I do see you feeling a little bit restless. So I'm actually going to put a little bit of a warning out for you for this. You wanted to make it to the summer and hopefully finding another job. I'm going to say try to make it to the summer, but find another job before leaving this job. Because otherwise, I see you being a little bit stressed. I see you not finding a job right away. Like it could take a month or two, sweetie. Yeah. Sending you much love, my beautiful Regina. You let me know if there's anything else that I can do for you, okay, sweetie? I'm going to go and see what is happening over here for Diane, followed out by Patricia. Diane, my love, here we go, sweetie pie. All right, what is going to happen? A timestamp, please, for Diane. 2:53. Okay, let's go over here. What is going to happen when y'all meet for the first time at Roseland's? Okay, let's go see. So we are with Diane. Drive by Patricia is going to be on up next, followed up by Juanson. So what is all going to happen whenever you meet for the first time at Roseland's? Are they going to be disappointed when they see you guys or not, right? I actually don't see that whatsoever. I'm actually going to say something that seems a little bit weird, but I'm going to say it anyways because I'm seeing it. So it's not really coming from me. It's coming from the cards. I'm going to say that the actual first moment that they see you. As for Matthew, it's a little bit like love at first sight with you. But as for Samantha, I'm actually seeing something that's really, really quite interesting. I just kind of feel like whenever she actually sees Sean, I'm seeing like dreams. I'm seeing like babies and fertility. I'm seeing a lot of beautiful Empress kind of vibes that are popping on through where we just kind of know that this is it. This is a place. This is a place where we're going to be comfortable. This is a place where we're going to be able to build a family. This is a place where we're going to have love. This is a place where we're going to build our future together. So I'm actually going to have to say I see a lot of comfort. And I know that from the moment in time, whenever we actually do see each other like that, it brings upon a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of all different kind of feelings that mix on in together, right, Diane? Where you're wondering, what are they going to be thinking about, what we're going to be saying, what we're going to be doing, what we're going to be wearing, and so on, so on, so on, so on, so on, so on. But I actually feel quite strongly that all those questions and everything that kind of goes upon that we're thinking about at this moment is not important at that moment in time. It is simply not important. What is important is the fact that we are there. What is important is that we have the desire to meet, to be together, to work together towards a relationship, towards a long, fulfilling, beautiful relationship with a lot of love, building a family and everything the such, built on respect and desire and passion and everything the such. So I just kind of feel like it is more of Like, I don't want to make it seem as though you guys are meeting and everything is just kind of happening. And, you know, I don't want to make it sound like there is stress and there's anxiety. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing no complications. I'm seeing like automatic almost, I'm going to say almost like an automatic feeling that we are meant to be together, like somewhat of a magnetism, like everything is just meant to be. It is where we are. It is a certain comfortability, and this is where we want to be. So this is what I'm seeing. So I see a lot of love. I see a lot of togetherness. I see a lot of hope. But I see a lot of love and a lot of looks towards the future is what I can see. So I'm going to say it's going to be like long lost friends that you have not seen into the longest of time, but friends with emotions, with love, with wants to connect, wants to hold, wants to hug, want to share beautiful moments together privately. Now, what are the families going to be thinking about Sean and you when you actually meet up, right? The family's all together. Honestly, what I'm going to say, as much as for both of them, I feel like Samantha's family is a little bit on edge, but I'm going to say over here that it's going to be okay, honestly. I feel as though with Matthew, things are good, things are loving, things are caring. I feel like there's a lot of welcoming. With Sean, also, the only thing is that I feel as though Samantha's mom is a little bit more selective, a little bit more picky. And what I really want to say is not selective or picky. What I really want to say is she's a little bit more on guard. Yes, I feel as though Samantha has been hurt into the past. I feel like she has fallen into a different type of relationships that might not have been the very best relationships altogether. And I feel as though she is kind of protecting her at this moment. She wants the best and she wants good things. So this is what I'm seeing over here, my love. So I'm basically going to have to say, for you, my beautiful Samantha, it's going to be much easier than it is going to be for Sean. I do believe that I don't want to make any stress upon Sean neither, though I'm sure that things are going to go quite well. It's just that the mom is going to be a little bit more onto the edge because Samantha has had some bad experiences into the past. But I know that Sean is going to be able to quickly show her that that is just simply not the case. Yeah, as for the meeting on up with both families, that is what it is. Yes. How are, yeah, the settling into the new home and everything? I feel like that's going to go well, sweetie. I feel like everything is just going to make sense at that point. Everybody's going to know each other. Everybody is going to be in agreement upon a different type of regulations and rules and how things are going to be going. And I just kind of feel like it's one big, beautiful adventure. You guys are embarking onto an adventure of a lifetime that is going to be beautiful, that's going to be loving, that's going to be sweet. And it's just kind of one step into that direction. So I just kind of feel like everybody's a little bit filled with love and caring and excitement and adventure and wants to make things work and want to make things exciting and fun. And I just feel like everybody's got the most beautiful intentions towards everybody. There's no reason for anybody to be upset or to be angry or to have any type of discord. You're all starting on off onto the most beautiful place, the basic of love. And from there, everything is just kind of moving on forward with beautiful respect. So I'm going to say everything is... and I'm going to give you some messages. I don't see anything popping on through. Hold on. Oh, Patricia is here. Hi, Patricia. How are you doing, sweetie pie? Oh, absolutely, my beautiful. Absolutely. Absolutely, sweetie. Oh, Regina, I'm sorry. I did not see that. Are you still going to be with Adam? Hold on, my beautiful. Hold on. Let me just answer that. Yeah, hold on, my beautiful Diane. I'm sorry, Regina. I was into PayPal and my brain was over there, sweetie. I'm so sorry. Hold on just a second. Yeah, are you still going to be with Adam? The fact that I did not necessarily see anything in love does not mean that Adam is not there. It means that nothing is really happening. It just means that there is stagnancy, sweetie. So here we go. I'm seeing over here that Adam does have some resistance to change, my sweetie. So I feel like change and modification and opening on up can be a little bit difficult, but are you guys still together? I'm going to say a yes. So I'm still going to say yes for you and Adam. Not a problem whatsoever, but every once in a while we do have a little bit of those difficulties kind of move. Like, I feel like for Adam, moving forward is a big step. I feel like he needs to take baby steps, but you guys are still together. Everything is okay, my love. I'm sorry, I did not see it earlier, sweetie. My beautiful Diane, I'm still with you, sweet love. Before I give you those messages, let me go and see if money is coming on in. Oh, Sean, that's what I was going to say, sweetie. You said you were sleeping on one side and then the other side and so on, so on, so on. Now, but you were close to a window. Was there any breeze? Was there anything coming in from this window that could have been creating you problems is my number one thing. My number two thing, have you actually ever thought about sleeping with a pillow, like a body pillow, between your legs? It kind of makes your back a little bit straighter and it actually kind of relieves a lot of issues. So that could be an idea for you. I'm still with you, Diane. I have not lost you, sweetie. I'm going to go see if there's any money coming on in. Absolutely. So no complications, my beautiful Diane. Absolutely not, sweetie. Do I see any money coming on in? My Fool in reverse, my completion. I don't see any stress about money, but I don't see any money coming on in at this moment, but I don't see stress. So I'm going to say things are okay for the moment, but I do not foresee necessarily. I'm going to take out another deck for the moment. I don't foresee any money popping on in. Yeah, it was, right? So just be careful, sweetie, whenever you actually do sleep close to the window. Make sure that you're not too close. Make sure, you know, too much hot is not good. Too much cool is not good neither. It creates all different kind of issues. But if you can actually sleep with somewhat of a body pillow, it makes your vertebrae and everything, it just makes it more straight. And it creates less problems upon your hips and upon your knees. And that's where your problems are, right? It could be an idea. If you don't have like a body pillow, you can just put a cushion or put a pillow between your knees when you sleep at night, my love. Oh, but Sean, even just a pillow, sweetie, just take yourself a pillow, my love. Take yourself a pillow and put it between your knees when you go to bed at night. It's going to do the world of difference. I promise you, my love. Just like a normal pillow. Yeah, no, you do not have to buy yourself. Like there are some, you know, pillows that are really, really long. Yeah, but just a normal pillow. Put it between your knees. Go to bed with it at night, my love. And you're going to be okay. Whenever you kind of move throughout the night, if ever you do realize, it's going to become somewhat, you're going to become used to always kind of replacing that pillow into the right position because it's going to allow you to have a straight vertebrae and it's going to allow you to wake up with no pain and be comfortable even whenever you sleep throughout the night. So it's going to become a little bit like a habit for you. Just take yourself a pillow, sweet love, or a cushion, put it between your knees, and you'll see it sleeps really, really quite well. It takes away all those back pains, love. I know he's annoying, Regina, but that's called love. If we could put a word next to love, I think a synonym could be annoying. Money, beautiful Diane. That's what I'm looking for. Money, I'm going to say within the following 4 to 5 months, I see money coming on in, like extra money. Until then, I don't see any stress, but I don't necessarily see any big amounts of money. So I'm going to say 4 to 5 months. I know, right? Patricia, you agree too, right? Love pretty much equals annoying. I know, but we always kind of want to reach out towards the annoying for some kind of reason. I don't know what it is. It's like a toxic annoying kind of a thing. It's like a drug. That's what it is. Oh, gosh. Let me give you some messages, sweetie pie. And I'm coming over to see you, my love, Patricia. Ta 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 ta. All right. I will check that out, my beautiful Diane. I'm going to give you the messages because I already have them. And I'm going to go and see that. You are the person of my dreams. I have a lot of sexual fantasies with you. I'm thinking the world about you. I also want you to know that I will never give in to temptation. There is so much I want to tell you. When you're not close to me, I miss you. And let's go and see, my love. Is there anything in particular that seems to be coming on through? Let's go and find out. Does Matthew and Samantha have any problems that they are concerned about? Let's go over there and let's open on up our beautiful Patricia. So, Matthew and Samantha, anything that is bothering them? I know, Regina. Seriously, it's true. They go along together. You will try it. Yes, absolutely, sweetie. I promise you, it's going to do a lot of good for you. You try it on out, Sean, and you let me know how it goes. There's no live tomorrow, Sean, but you can always send me an email. You can always send me a message. Let me know if you slept better, okay? It might not happen the first night, but give yourself 2-3 nights. I promise you, Sean, you're going to be feeling better. And all you need is a pillow or a cushion between your knees, love. That's it, and that's all. That being said, as for what is actually moving on forward over here for you, my beautiful Diane, you are wondering anything that Matthew or Samantha have actually any problems or that they're concerned about. I'm actually going to have to say over here, sometimes I feel like they're a little bit concerned, or they're not concerned. Sometimes they're a little bit worried about how everything is going to be working because, well, they've never been into a relationship where, you know, they're living with another couple. So that's a little bit intriguing for them, but I don't feel like it's a problem. I don't feel like they're stopping themselves from anything. I feel honestly that this is a beautiful opportunity. I feel like there is a lot of love. They never really felt this way before. So I'm going to say that's it, sweetie. It is the only thing that could be a little bit mysterious. It's not a problem. I don't want to say that it's a problem or that it's an issue or that they're worried about, but they're a little bit, it's mysterious because they've never done it before. So they're kind of being a little bit intrigued about how everything is going to be going. And they're trying to a little bit kind of set their minds to how everything is going to be working. Because, you know, you are going to be a mother-in-law, right? For Samantha, son-in-law for Sean and everything. So yes, it's two couples, but there's different dynamics that are going on within this couple that kind of unite you guys as families. So it's going to be intriguing. It's going to be different. It's going to be interesting. It doesn't necessarily worry them, but they're a little bit, you know, intrigued by it. But they're excited about it at the same time. So I'm basically going to say no. Everything's going to be okay, my beautiful Diane. I don't even want you to worry your beautiful mind about that, my love. And I'm sending you so much love, my sweetie pie. I do want to go and see over here. Oh, Sean and you, sweetie pie. Honestly, it's a little bit of the contrary. I feel as though Sean is with Elizabeth's mom, and I feel as though you, it is with the dad. So it's with Matthew's dad, sweetie pie. Patricia, I know you're here, so you don't need a timestamp. You're relaxing and giving yourself lots of love. Oh my God. I don't know, for some kind of reason, you say I'm giving myself a lot of love. Maybe it's just because it's you. I'm getting all different kind of thoughts. But I'm going to say yes, 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 and yes. I'm loving the fact that you're giving yourself a lot of love in every single way possible. Let me go and see what I've got going on for you into how is your beautiful love. And our dear Juanson is going to be on up next. And then we're back on to Monday, my sweetie pies. Okay. I know, right? I know, I know. Oh, Diane, yeah, I said Sean is going to be getting along well with Samantha's mom, and you're going to be getting along well with the dad, so Matthew's dad, sweetie pie. Exactly, my beautiful love. Yes, yes, and yes. I know, right, Patricia? Oh, I mean, when we gotta hug those trees, we gotta hug them, right? We gotta do something with it. I mean, if he's not gonna be there, we gotta substitute. What can we say? Here we go. As long as we're happy, that's all that counts, right? Ah, I don't care about the way, how, anything. If you're happy, it's all good for me. You were wondering, right? Oh, I know you well. I have a lot of things that I want to say about it, but I'm not going to. Oh my God, it's the first thought that came through my mind. But that being said, your love. Your love is afraid about something. He's afraid. He's not afraid. It's not the right word. He's anxious. He is anxious. He is stressed about something, sweetie. Oh, he is stressed. There is something financially that is bothering him. I don't know if, he's been reaching on out or not, or if he's just been his old self, his own sweet self. And I'm going to say he probably is being his own sweet, introverted kind of sweet self. Keep everything within. Just do everything within. Let's not open up. Let's not show our love. And let's not tell people that we love them, because that is too scary. And that's a little bit what he does. So I'm going to say he's also keeping his worries. There's a project. There's something that he's doing that is worrying him at this moment. It's like if he thinks that this project, whatever it is not going to bring him as much money as he would like to, or maybe it's a project that might not actually see the light. So it might be something that he's been wanting to do, but he's not necessarily going to be doing. And I see like some little issues, some little problems going on with that. So if you feel as though he's a little bit anxious or a little bit tense, that could actually be what's happening over here. Oh no, you are buffering from the thunderstorms even into your box, Swanson? You lost connection. You lost connection. What do you mean you lost connection? Okay, I've got Swanson talking about this, about connections. I've got you, and you just got it back. You lost like connection with where you living at the same place as Swanson? I know you don't. I know you're not living at the same place. Are you having like not fire, but are you having like thunderstorms too, sweetie pie? My God, you guys need to be coming over here. Oh, thank you, my beautiful Diane, sweetie pie. Let me send you and Sean a million hearts that are popping on through. I'm spamming these hearts, my sweetie, for you and Sean. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. So you got here just on time, I do have to say, my beautiful Patricia, but I have been chit-chatting with you for a few moments and you have been answering. So I'm going to say you're here. With that being said, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're okay. I'm glad that you're okay. Also, my dear Juanson, you guys don't have too much going on. Yes, thunderstorms can be fun. They can be exciting. They can be an awful lot of things. Yes, I know. And that's why you've been having, that's it, migraines and headaches and scalp. That's it, right? And you thought that's what it is. So now you know, sweetie, he's having some issues. There are some problems. There are some things that he's been wanting to do that he has not necessarily been able to do. There's a project that he wants, completely unrealized. I feel like it's just going into the dumps, sweetie. And I feel like he's a little bit blocked by that. I feel like he's upset by that. And I feel like he's a little bit walking away from a project. So there is something that he held on to that was really, really important that he just kind of let go. Yeah, so you can definitely know that what you have been feeling for a reason, and it's exactly what it is. That's where the issues are coming from. So, to answer your question, how he's doing so-so, not really all that good, because basically I'm going to have to say something that he kind of worked really, really quite hard on to is not really giving what it is that he would like to. Ah, thank you, Sean. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it, my love. I really do. All right. Getting over here, our Ace of Wands. Also getting that. This is popping on through. All right, love. So, Ace of Wands or Knight of Wands. Also getting that. And this. Voila. Page of Swords. Okay, and the Sun. Okay, sweetie pie, what I will say is this at this moment. If you're joining us into the live, into the short, or into the classic feed, so the horizontal, the live readings have closed for tonight. I just haven't necessarily closed everything off because I'm finishing up the readings, but we will be back on a Monday. So anybody who's joining us at this moment, we're going to be back. We're here from Monday to Friday, usually, sweetie pies. That being said, my Ace of Swords, my Page, my Sun, my Knight. I got you, sweetie. He wants to reach out to you, but he's too afraid to reach out to you. He doesn't necessarily want to tell you how he's feeling, because if he tells you how he's feeling, he's opening on himself up, right? He's being vulnerable towards you, and he's not all that good at being vulnerable. Honestly, he's not. He kind of sucks at being vulnerable, because when he feels like he's being vulnerable, then he kind of feels like he's asking for something, and when he asks for something, he feels like he's not doing something that's good enough, and that's where everything is kind of popping on through. So my Knight of Wands, my Page of Swords, and my Sun over here, everybody and everything is clearly saying that, you know what, we love you, we think about you, we want to be with you, but we don't know how to do so at this moment. So are you still very quite predominant into his thoughts, into his desires, into everything that he does? You absolutely are. But he is really just caught between his projects, and then at this moment we've got that project that is not quite completed on what he would want and what he desire, but he's so overwhelmed by that completion, by the ending of something in a project that he has done, that it's truly creating a lot of problems for him, my love. Your messages to him are short and not sending all that many out, right, or as often. That is perfect, my love, because that's what he wants. That's what he wants. And whenever you give him a little bit too much, what happens is he feels like you're not listening, you're not understanding, and you're not following what he wants. So it is much better for you to actually kind of follow what he wants a little bit into the directions. Although I know it's difficult for the Aries into you to follow these directions and to not follow your heart, and to just kind of follow with something is a little bit with somebody who is wanting and who is horrible as hell. I know it is not into your nature, but it is best for you to do so for the relationship, because once everything opens, it's going to be okay, but you need to get to that opening. So I'm going to say it is best to kind of just make him feel as though he is respected and loved and understood into all of this, so that he actually reaches on out towards you and he has those beautiful vibes and he sends you all those beautiful messages at the same time, right? I know, that's okay. That's okay. That is absolutely perfect, my love. But it's really important for him to know that you respect and that you understand him. Yes, that just brings a lot of beautiful things on out. Oh, thank you, my dear Sean, sweetie. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 4. That is 36 beautiful hearts. You did work an awful lot for that, my love. I do appreciate it. I will try to give you just as much into our live feed. I don't know how many are coming on out, but I probably sent out as much as you did. Patricia, my love. It's going to be important for you guys over here to plan your journey. Nothing is really going to be happening just because it's happening. It needs to be a little bit planned with, you know how it is. A needs to plan things, sweetie. So things need to be planned. Things need to be onto your certain journey. Decisions need to be made. But you also need to know that, you know, at some point in time, somebody's going to have to take a stand, but it's not going to be right away. Into the meanwhile, we need to a little bit go with the flow, and we need to go with the plans. So whenever he's going to come over to see you, go with the flow. Let's not plan too many things. Just kind of go with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. Don't have any expectations. I know it's difficult, but try to have as less expectations as you possibly can so everything just kind of opens on up and everything just kind of makes sense for you, my sweetie pie. That's how you're going to get happiness. That's how you're going to get the relationship with him, because he's going to be feeling respected and loved. And that's how you're going to get him into your life forever, sweetie. And that's it, right? And you are hearing that too. This is where everything goes along, sweetie. With that beautiful path where we plan when we're onto a journey and we're taking one step at a time and we're not doing things too quickly. That's where you end up getting the ultimate golden cup, if you will. That's where you end up getting that beautiful love, that heart, that partnership that you've been wanting for so very long. But it's an accumulation of all different kind of efforts and love and sufferings and everything of the such that makes you guys grow into a place where you're finally ready to be together and to explore that love. So I'm going to say definitely your messages were not crazy, my love. Let me send you some messages and give you some messages coming from him, sweetie. Watson, you are on up next. I think that you're beautiful inside and out, and I see the light that radiates from your soul. I daydream about you. Sometimes it's physical. Other times I visualize our future together. I'm tired of being away from you physically. I'm trying to process my fears so I can come close to you. I want to hold you. I want to feel you into my arms. I want to feel our bodies unite as one. I'd long ago shut down all those parts of me that wanted love and romance and intimacy, but you have made me long for those things again. My beautiful Patricia, you have got this, my beautiful friend. And I am sending you so much love. Stay into that beautiful place, okay? You've got this. Regina, welcome on back, sweet love. You say, if I'm able to, of course I am. Will Adam and you continue your relationship in April? Yes, you will, my love. And you want to take your time as well, still soon to be able to take a major step. Yeah, you're still together, my love. Let me go and prove it to you. Everything is still good. It is, ain't it, Patricia? Regina, I know you have a lot of fears, sweetie. I know you have fears. You have fears of commitment, but not because you're afraid of commitment, but because you're afraid of being hurt. I know that you do want to take it one step at a time, and you do have a lot of doubts, but I actually need you to try to release those doubts as much as you can. If there is no reason to have any doubts, and you must not have them, then it is just you. It is fear. It is blockages. It is a little bit of self-sabotage in many kind of ways. That being said, is anybody going anywhere? Is anybody upset? Absolutely not, sweetie. You're actually really quite happy until the month of April. He's moving on forward, showing to you that he loves you and he cares you even more. Well, he cares for you even more and more. I know you still have anxiety. It is shown here, my sweetie pie. But is anything happening towards you guys? Absolutely not. A lot of love, sweetie. So into the month of April, are you still there? I'm going to say yes. Are you still with him? Absolutely. Don't let those fears sabotage anything, my love. He cares for you. He really, really does. And he is quite serious about you, sweetie pie. Hello, my beautiful MZ. It is nice to see you, sweetie. I am glad you did get a reading too, my beautiful Patricia, because I'm going to say, Patricia, it was a beautiful reading altogether, sweetie. Absolutely. Beautiful, beautiful, and beautiful. Absolutely, my sweetie pie. We definitely took care of you, my sweet love. How was your evening, my beautiful MZ? How was your evening? I'm going to go on see our dear friend Juanson. Regina, if there's anything else, you let me know. What is really, really important for you, Regina, I kid you not, sweetie, okay? I know. I need you to be your best friend and not your enemy. Often it's like you've got a little angel and you've got a devil, and your angel wants to do something beautiful, but your angel tells you it's not possible. It's not going to be possible. You're going to hurt yourself. Don't do it. You need to slap your devil, okay? You need to slap your devil off your shoulder and say, no, This is going to be good. This is going to be positive. I'm going to move on forward because things are going into the right direction for you, sweetie. Why? Because you're opening yourself up, Regina, to new relationships, to new openings, to caring, to loving, and to accepting that, you know what, you're a beautiful person and people do love you. So take it on in and just go one step at a time. Everything is okay, my love. Slap that devil, sweetie. I know you are. I know you are. I know you are, my love. And I'm going to send out a whole bunch of love for you, my beautiful Regina. You're a sweetie pie. Did you have a nice evening, MZ? Did you have a nice evening, my love? I'm going to go on to read what happened to Juanson today. What happened to Juanson? Let me just go and make sure everything is okay so nobody gets upset at me over there. That is good. Watson, what is up with you? Okay, so wait, this is long. I'm gonna have to read. Okay, hold on. You did. You did get it. I know. I love when you say I'm right, Juanson. I love it. I love when everybody says I'm right. But on the same line, the only problem with that's it, right? She was at the end and you were into the front. Well, at least you were onto the same line. It's better than being into the doomed box, right? Okay, and you did talk again as you were waiting to clock out. Okay. That is good. I was just gonna say, $6 an hour doesn't seem like a lot. Is $6 an hour a lot? I don't know. I think 19 is like, oh, super fragilistic, sweetie. I don't know. 19 seems like you're just like a machine. You're like a robobox. Seriously. 6 kind of seems like she's a little bit mooning off there, but I don't know. And usually you get the big boxes, right? Okay, so she did. She was feeling that sense of competition with you. I'm sorry. I'm just reading your email. I'm going forward with it. Yes. It was her weekend, but she wasn't sure, right? I know, I know. I'm just going to continue reading. So by herself, what? That's it, right? Absolutely. Okay. So was this a right step? Yeah, of course you know what it is. You just want to hear it, right? Okay, I got you. Let me confirm to you. Let me confirm your stuff to you, love. Have yourself a lovely evening, Regina, sweetie. You've got this, sweetie. Okay, so let's go and see what we've got. Sweet love. Yeah, the chariot over here. Absolutely. Not that it's a reconciliation also, but I'm also getting over here that we are talking because we've been missing each other and it is truly the right thing to do. So manifestations over here, my love, absolutely. Yeah, I know. I know you know you. And I know that every once in a while you kind of channel other people on in. But was it the right thing? I'm definitely going to have to say yes. And I know that you needed to hear it. So I'm going to say yes. You did absolutely everything into the most perfect kind of a way, sweetie. Yeah. How did she feel when she was approaching? Yes. So you can talk with her. So how was she feeling? Did she have those goosebumps? So let's go and see. Actually, you know what? I kind of feel as though she was trying to find some type of subject. Kind of feel like she was a little bit kind of anxious, a little bit, I'm not going to say panicky, but I'm going to say a little bit stressed out, kind of wondering, right? Like we do. But I'm basically going to have to say over here, a lot of rejoice, a lot of happiness altogether. But we were kind of stressed at first. Yeah, I feel like she was really quite happy. She didn't really quite know that you guys were, well, she didn't quite know. She had no idea that you guys were going to be onto the same line whatsoever. Do they approve of your approaches? I'm definitely going to have to say that they do approve of your approaches, but sometimes they kind of feel like you're a little bit sneaky. Sometimes they feel like you're a little bit sneaky and you should be a little bit closer on out. Like, hey, do you want to go out and have a coffee together? That kind of stuff. So I'm going to say they definitely do, but they kind of want you to do a little bit something more. But again, I'm not going to push you. It's spirit saying it. You take what's good and you take what's not good and you throw it away, right? Yeah. So that's what I'm going to say. So are you doing a good job? I shall say yes. Does the universe agree? Absolutely. Does the universe also believe that you should be doing more? No, not necessarily. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, you sneaky. Yeah, kind of sneaky because you're kind of asking all different kind of questions. You're sneaking around. Or is there somebody else around? What are you doing this weekend? You're being sneaky, sweetie. You are. You are being. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's okay. I would be just as sneaky as you are. So, sweetie pie, what does she actually want to say towards you? She's always a little bit afraid about what you're going to be thinking, what you're going to be saying. Always a little bit afraid about judgment. She is looking towards passing through all different kind of battles, looking towards a future, but not really quite knowing if you want the exact same long-term future as she does. So she's kind of taking it one step at a time to look at the different possibilities that are going to be open for you and her. So sweetie pie, she's a little bit waiting for a door to open. And of course, there's no pressure over here. I'm not asking you to open up any doors, my love. What does she want to say? What does she want to say? Curiosity is definitely not a sin, although somebody could definitely try to argue that point that curiosity could become a sin. Let's say you're a peeping Tom. You're sinful into your curious kind of a way. But that being said, curiosity can be somewhat of a sin. There's people who can take that to outrageous levels. But normally speaking, I will say no, curiosity is a sign of intelligence. It's nothing but good things. Okay, so Ace of Swords coming on through. I know, sweetie. She wants you to be sneaky. She knows that you're being sneaky, but she wants you to continue to be sneaky. But she also wants you to make some type of movement at some point, because I know she doesn't want to make it. I know that she wants you to be making the movement, and I get her. If I was in her position, I'd want you to make the movement too. That's all I have to say. Yeah, Watson, it's all a question of perception. Yeah, let's go see what the angels have to say. But it's all good, sweetie. But honestly, she does still kind of hope and want you to do something at some point in time. Who is this? I think this is Amy. Do we have Amy with us? Where's Amy? There's Amy. Okay, Amy's going to be the final reading for tonight. Oh, my dear God, Amy, you came on in just in time. We were closing on up, sweetie pie. You can post your questions if you want to, my love. You're going to be the final reading for tonight. So post away whenever you are ready. Watson, 0707, compromises. Let go of what is not serving you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Where there is a lack of understanding, it's better to just do what? To move on. The truth is going to set you free. Yeah, 0707. That's what we got. Oh, let's go over here. Ah, you're such a sweetie pie. I appreciate it, Sean. I really do, my love. I do, sweetie. You like that message, don't you? All right. Let us know whenever you're ready. When I'm done with you, Watson, I'm going to shut box number 5 while I'm going to go and continue with our beautiful Love Shines questions, okay? All right. What the hell? It's a significant. Okay, let me take something else. What a horrible. It's a significant, it was your message, but I personally believe it sucks. So let me take another one out. Don't be concerned. Much better. Don't be concerned. I swear, if you want, I will burn these books into my fireplace this summer outside. I know, I kid you not. I'm sorry, my indoor fireplace I have disactivated because I don't use. It's way too scary. I don't touch that. Propane, that could just blow up my house. I don't touch it. But I will definitely burn it outside into my fireplace this summer if you wish me to do so. Because honestly, half the time, it gives really fishy answers. Thank you for posting, Love Shine. That's entirely up to you. You can let me know this summer if we put it into the fireplace. I will take a picture of it and put a short up as it burns live into the fire. Let me know when you're ready. Honestly, it's just a fishy, fishy book. I should go and take my French one. I do have a French one upstairs, but my kids monopolized it and took it from me. All right. The Queen of Cups reversed. The answer is to wait until you can be sure of moving forward. Stop looking behind you and focus onto your future. I know. Oh, there you go, right? Love Shine? Oh my God. We have gotten my beautiful Love Shine. Count to 10, ask again. We have also got ask your mother. I mean, seriously. Some of those messages, not in this book, but into the Rad book, some of them are pathetic. Honestly, I don't know who wrote that book. Some of them are horrible. I only use it on Watson because he likes them. I would not use it on any of you. I would not use it in any other occasion. I don't trust it. I think it's bogus. Which is why I read the tarot cards first, but it's good entertainment. It does make sense? All right, okay. And let me go and give you some messages. Over here. I know, count to 10 and ask again. Or ask your mom. My dear God. Yeah, I know, it would, wouldn't it? I know you like the ones that I have those 2 books just for you. I don't use them other than that. I think they're cute. I think they're adorable. And sometimes they really do resonate. But sometimes they got dumb messages. I should actually rip off the pages that make no sense. It would be better. I would be less frustrated. Okay, what kind of wedding would you like to have, my dear ones? I want to be able to hold you into my arms. Oh, why don't we have some drunk sex? I don't see you being drunk all that often, but hey, why not? Please tell me when you're not okay. Also, I want to be able to say to you, good night. I love you. And I would love it for you to tell me that you love me too, sweetie. Yeah, that's what I said. I said drunk sex, but I didn't say it. The card said it. Honestly, put yourself into the box, Watson. Put yourself into the box. That being said, I love you, Watson. I am kicking you out of box number 5 and whoever else is with you. I love you guys. Please do come and join us into the classic live. So just click watch now. Come and join us. We're still live for a couple moments, but into the classic one. And Watson, I'll see you onto the other side. And whoever is with you over there, thank you for joining us. Please do come and join us into the other live. And I'll see you guys onto Monday. All right, my beautiful Love Shine. I am with you, sweetie pie.